Pilipinas? Manuel?
Ang unang pres.
Mga anak, hinahon. Sige, anak, buka na.
Hindi madali, pero kakayanin naman, di ba? I will always have faith in you, Manuel. Nag-invite ako ng classmate mo. Nakatulad ko, naniniwala rin sa'yo. Okay lang ba sa'yo yun?
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Manuel. Miguel? Anak, alam mo lagi ako nandito para pagbigyan ka. Hindi magandang inilalabas mo ang galit mo sa ibang tao. Alam mo nandito ako na handang makinig. Hindi lang ako teacher para turuan at bigay kayo. Nandito rin ako para makinig sa mga problema mo at itama natin ang mali.
Thank you for having faith in me.
positive discipline para sa akin ay isang klase ng lifestyle or outlook sa pakikisalamuha sa mga bata. So kasama na rin ang mga magulang doon. Yung positive discipline ay pag-intindi sa mga bata at pagbibigay ng kalinga. Ganon rin yung pagbibigay ng gabay sa kanila.
Siguro yun yung pagdisiplina sa kanila ayon sa katayuan at pangangailangan ng isang bata.
As a guidance teacher, marami nang naitulong sa amin ang PD. Una, sa tulong ng positive discipline na of course meron kami mga partners para magawa ito ng INET Philippines at saka ng Save the Children. Natulungan nila ako para ipamahagi ko din sa aking mga kaguro at sa mga magulang para tuluyang maisagawa kung ano man yung mga dapat na positibong pamamaraan sa pagdidisiplina.
Madali ko natanggap yung positive discipline kasi una sa lahat siguro kasi gusto ko talagang makagawa ng impact sa buhay ng mga batang hinahawakan ko. At the same time, lumaki rin ako sa kultura ng palo at alam ko yung mga naging hindi masyadong magandang epekto nito sa akin sa paglaki ko.
Nakagawa rin kami ng aming local child protection policy na kung saan nagawa namin ang mga nangyayaring mga cases or issues ay na-divide namin into parts.
Dahil nga ito ay grupo ng mga kabataan na nag-train natin para maging leaders, importante na napapakinggan natin yung side nila. At ito ay kasama sa children's rights, yung part ng participation. So, bilang isang positive discipline school, we make sure na sa lahat ng plano ng mga bata, ng SPG, sila mismo yung nag-iisip nito. At nakakatuwa yung nagiging implikasyon nito kasi nagkakaroon sila ng sense of ownership at saka talagang pinag-uusayan nila kasi alam nila na alam nila kung para saan yung ginagawa nila.
Which is sa amin, importante kasi doon sa mga binigay nilang mga saloobin, mas nalaman namin at narinig kung ano yung kanilang mga pangangailangan tungo sa mas safe at mas secure and happy, effective learning dito sa aming paaralan.
Mula doon sa mga seminars na inatenan namin for the positive discipline, mas lalo kong naintindihan, mas lalo kong naunawaan na dapat ang isang bata hindi lang dinidisiplina dahil para tumino sila, pero dahil kailangan mo silang unawain, dahil hindi lang sa bahay, kundi dahil ito yung pangalawang bahay nila sa paaralan at bilang pangalawang magulang, mas kailangan nila ng pagkalinga at pagmamahal.
Personally sa akin, ang naging epekto nito, mas naging nasagot yung mga katanungan ko noon na bilang guidance teacher na paano ko ba mas effective na gagawin yung aking responsibility. Tapos, sa mga bata, mas naging, yung learning ng mga bata, mas naging epektibo. Tapos parang meron kaming yung aming exchange of ideas ng mga bata, mas naging komportable sila sa akin.
Aside doon, kasama ng aming guidance teacher, nagbibigay rin kami ng orientation para malaman ng mga bata yung mga karapatan nila at kakibat nito mga responsibilidad. Kasi gusto natin na yung mga bata, hindi lang puro karapatan nila yung pinapairal nila. Dapat rin alam nila kung ano yung dapat ginagawa nila para sa komunidad at para sa paaralan nila. Kasama rin ng orientation na to, yung pagbibuild natin ng vision ng mga bata para sa isang dream school na gusto nilang makamtan pagdating ng panahon.
Pagpatuloy lang natin mga kasamang kaguro, mahirap man kasi hindi siya one night process eh. Actually, ginagawa naman namin to noon pa. So ipagpatuloy natin ito, patuloy natin yakapin ang advokasiyang ito para mas lalo na ngayon, para mas maging effective, maging happy ang learning ng mga bata sa paaralan.
Ako po si Maria Cecilia Perias, grade 2 teacher.
Ako si Mariah Apasible, isang kindergarten teacher.
Ako po si Ginang Clarita B. Gutierrez na nagtuturo sa unang baitang ng paaralang elementarya ng Project 6.
Positive discipline is about finding long-term solutions that develop students' own discipline. It also maintains a clear and consistent communication. This also contains consistent reinforcement of your expectations, rules, and limits, aimed at building a mutually respectful relationship with your students while teaching them lifelong skills and with them fostering their love for learning. This also teaches courtesy, nonviolence, empathy, self-respect, and respect for others and their rights. All this increases a student's competence and confidence to handle academic challenges and difficult situations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Kumusta po kayong lahat, mga kapidet? Kamusta po kayong lahat? I hope you are all well and safe. And today is our second session of positive discipline for everyday teaching. And we do appreciate po na taking time off to your busy schedules. Alam po namin that you are really very busy, and we've heard na yung iba pa nga ay nag-cancel po ng kanilang online classes just to connect with us. So we really do appreciate that. Thank you so much po. And again, this is Miss Noreen, your moderator for this afternoon. And of course, still here with me is Ma'am Luz Havares. So hello dyan kay Ma'am Luz. And to formally start with our program, let's have a prayer followed by Makabayan song.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Ako ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika. Likas sa aking puso at hikain kay kanda. lantay na perlas ng silanganan, wari na tipo ng kayamanan ng may kapal. Ika'y saking talino sa mabuti lang laan, sa aki katutubo ang maging mapagmahal. Ako ay Pilipino, ako ay Pilipino, isang bansa, isang diwa ang minimithi ko. Sa bayang ko't bandila, laan buhay ko't diwa, ako ay Pilipino, Pilipinong totoo. Ako ay Pilipino, ako ay Pilipino, taas noo kahit kanino, ang Pilipino ay ako.
Ma'am Luz, pa-open po na microphone.
Ma'am Luz, wala po kayong audio?
Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Nurin. So, as I was saying, welcome back, mga kapidet. And this time, I'm calling our Human Resource Management SGOD EPS2, Sir Dale Flores, for the presentation of our participants. Sir Dale.
Hello, yes, good afternoon everyone. Clear po ba ako, Ma'am Luz? Hello?
Loud and clear po, sir.
Okay. So sige. Hindi ko nakikita yung ang nakikita ko ay parang screen lang na Teka.
Okay.
Pwede po Ma'am Claire,
Yes,
pwede po
sir.
pati-end muna yung presentation po. Yan, okay. So thank you and yes, good afternoon. Welcome sa mga kapwa kong nasa virtual room na ngayon ay nasa bahay, kanya-kanyang bahay kasi nga nakaka-work from home tayo. And of course, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our facilitators of our program management team who are present with us, our school heads of the different secondary schools, and if we have elementary secondary school heads who are watching right now, hello po, good afternoon. Meron po tayo dito mga teachers, of course, and guidance designates and counselors live tuning in Zoom meeting and in Facebook Live. I guess parang nasa 30-50 participants tayo ngayon sa Zoom, no? So a quick tawag dito, roll call of our schools. And kapag narinig po ninyo yung name ninyo, gaya po kahapon, just open your video camera, tapos kaway-kaway po kayo ng kaonte. Okay? So, okay, let's start from Babuyan National High School. Do we have participants from Babuyan National High School? Yes, Babuyan National High School. Yan. Good afternoon po. From, Yan. From Bakungan National High School, meron tayong participants from Bakungan. From Bahile National High School. Okay, Buena Vista National High School. Good afternoon. From Kabayugan National High School and New Panggangan Annex. Good afternoon. Hello po. Kamusta naman po ang signal dyan, mga ma'am? Okay naman po. Okay naman. Okay. So sige, thank you very much po from Inagawan National High School. Kala Sir Christian, good afternoon po. Kung nandyan po kayo. From Irawan National High School. Hello po ma'am. Good afternoon. From Irawan National High School. Okay, thank you. From Langugan National High School. Langugan. Ayan si Ma'am Mel. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon po sa inyo at sa inyo pong mga kasamahan. Okay, next from Luz Biminda National High School. From Luz Biminda. Anyone? Okay. From Luz Biminda, from Macarascas National High School. Macarascas National High School. From Mangingisda National High School. Okay. From Marcelino A. Javares National High School. Okay. Na-notify po ako ni ni Sir Nelvin na medyo blackout po ata sa Mariogon ngayon. So hopefully siguro before mag-start yung ating sessions, maka-join sana sila kasi hindi naman natin hawak yung blackout. But anyway, sana maka-join po sila mamaya. Okay. From sana tayo. From Matahimik Bukana High School. Hello, good afternoon po. From Napsan National High School. Same concern po ito sa Napsan, And Palawan National School, good afternoon po. Hello, from Palawan National High School. From Puerto Princesa City National Science High School, good afternoon po. Yan, gandang hapon po. From San Jose National High School and Tagburos Annex, good afternoon. Afternoon. From San Miguel National High School. San Miguel. Hello po. Ayan, good afternoon po. From San Rafael National High School. Ayan, nako, kadami. From San Rafael, hello. Yes po. From Mandaragat, San Miguel Senior High School. Kagaganda ng mga ngiti. Yun, Sir Belo. Ma'am Ensoy, Ma'am Mase, hello. Okay, from Siksikan National High School. Okay, from Siksikan National High School. Si Ma'am Pauline, nandyan. Ma'am Eleanor, Heredero, Ma'am Nikki. Okay, hello. Good afternoon. Ma'am May, magandang hapon po sa inyo. Okay, from Simpukan National High School. From Simpukan, anyone po? Ma'am Rachel Almadin, good afternoon. Ayan, at sa mga kasama po ninyo. From Santa Lourdes National High School. From Santa Lourdes National High School, Ma'am Mimi. Ayan, hello. Ma'am Angela. And the rest of the teachers from Santa Lourdes, good afternoon po. From Santa Monica High School. Uy, nandito po si Ate Je. Hello, Ate Je. Ma'am Catherine, hello. Ma'am Karina. Sir JP. Hello po, Sir JP. At sa mga kasama po natin sa Santa Monica, Ma'am Karen, hello po. And good afternoon po sa school head po ng Santa Monica, Ma'am Marlene Batilla. And thank you very much po, from Tagabinet High School. Sir Jasper, hello. Afternoon. Ayan, Ma'am Ofelia, hello po, good afternoon from Tagabinet. And last, from Ubaldo Conde High School. Anyone from Ubaldo Conde High School? Okay, so wala. Okay, so Ma'am Noreen, that's it po. Announcements po, tsaka yung mga reminders natin ay mamaya na lang po at the end of our second day po ng ating training. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Yes, Sir Dale, good afternoon. So ulit po, magandang hapon sa lahat ng ating participants. Ang cute tingnan ng ating mga teachers and sirs, parang nakikita natin yung other side of their life. Kumakaway si Ma'am Josephine Magdamo from PNS. Hello, Ma'am Joy. Siya lang po ang nag-iisang duty sa amin sa guidance office. So hello po dyan.
Ikaw pala ang taya, Ma'am Josephine, ha?
Oo, siya pa. Nag-iisa. So, Ma'am Luz, yesterday, we started our journey for positive discipline for our batch 4, for our secondary teachers. And I want also to recognize yung ating mga viewers sa ating Facebook Live yesterday. Ano no, ang dami
111
talagang
sila, Ma'am Nurin.
yes, ang daming nanonood sa ating Facebook Live nung na-download na siya ni Sir Deo. Ang dami pala nating viewers. Hindi lang po namin kayo na-recognize, hindi kami naka-tune in sa comment box kasi ka-monitor po kami sa Zoom. So hello to our 161, 162 participants dito sa Zoom. Yes. So kahapon we started with our opening program, with our inspirational messages, and then the objectives, di po ba? So Ma'am Luz, ano ba yung mga remarkable statements sa iyo from the speakers?
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Nurin. So let me pick up my memories for a while. Okay, from the inspirational message of Dr. Adornado, in-emphasize niya kasi yung importance of developing self-esteem among our students. This is true values and morals learned from home and of course from us, teachers. Thus, nabuo din itong PDET na to para matulungan yung mga bata how we are going to dealt with them. So kay Sir Dale naman, alam naman natin, isa talaga nakatatak sa akin, Sir Dale, yung malupit na Nanay Luz eh. Nanay Luz talaga. At saka pero yung talagang totoo, yung sinabi niya sa bandang huli. Of course, the whole topic, yung topic nila ni Ma'am Joy, talagang wala ka itatapon, di ba? Pero yung tumatak doon sa huli, sa part ni Sir Dale, is yung, it is not how good you teach, but how much love you put into teaching. Kumbaga, wow, grabe na, ministry na talaga. Then kay Ma'am Joy naman, kasi lagi ko nga yung binabantayan, yung bang connection, how we are going to connect the thinking brain and the emotional brain. Sabi nila, wala lang. Pero sa akin kasi malaki pala yung factor. Kasi yun pala yung tutulong sa atin talaga, how we are going to maayos natin ang ating pag-handle sa ating stress. Di ba? So, yun. Actually, marami pang iba. Pero yun talaga yung tumatak, Ma'am Nurin. So, back to you, Ma'am Nurin.
Yes, that is very correct, Ma'am Luz, no? Ako yung gustong-gusto ko sinabi that kahapon ni Ma'am Lloyds, yung teachers should be more compassionate during this time kasi 'di ba ang hirap talaga ng sitwasyon natin ngayon, and then ang hirap din talaga ng trabaho ng teachers. They have to facilitate learning as well, consider nila yung situation. So it's very difficult. Talagang dun pa lang, that's really showing positivity, di po ba? And then kay Sir Dale, yung kwento ng langgam, it's really a cycle na pag gumawa pala tayo ng something bad, it really has a ripple effect. Diba? Nagiging change siya. And with Ma'am Risa, gusto ko yun din, that's what I really remember, yung should have a balance between the thinking and our emotional brain. So hindi lang pala kailangan puro talino lang, kailangan meron din tayong puso sa ginagawa natin. So okay, thank you for that, Ma'am Lu, so much. With that, siguro pwede mo nang ipakilala yung ating first speaker for this afternoon.
Okay, Ma'am Nurin, thank you. So this time, I am very proud to introduce to you our next speaker, our facilitator this afternoon. She's a counselor member of Mental Health and Psychosocial Support, Help Alive Today Puerto Princesa. She's an officer, actually the secretary of Kiwanis International Division of Puerto Princesa, the Kiwanis Club of the Last Frontier. She is a formerly training coordinator of Agape Rural Program, a community-based health program. She oversees children's ministry of Cornerstone Community Church. A registered guidance counselor, I am proud to introduce to you our guidance counselor at San Jose National High School, Miss Vivienne C. Montes. Ma'am.
Hello po, good afternoon. Thank you Ma'am Lut sa introduction. Hello sa ating mga school heads. Alam ko po na napaka-busy po ninyo na sa hapon na ito, pero kasama pa rin namin po kayo ngayon. Sa ating mga guidance counselors, sa ating mga guidance designates, mga teachers, at sa ating mga mababait na organizers ng seminar na ito. So isang magandang hapon po at welcome po muli sa ating napakagandang seminar. At or I would say nakakaganda at nakakagwapong seminar. So, at nakaka-good vibes. Okay? So, hello po, Ma'am Lut. Clear po ba ako? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear po, Ma'am Vivian. This is Ma'am Noreen po.
Clear, ma'am. Clear.
Sige po. Muli po ay ini-encourage po namin ang bawat isa na mag-participate po sa ating mga discussions ngayong hapon. Feel free po na isulat ang inyong mga suggestions, ang inyong mga questions, at kung meron po kayong mga answers sa ating chat box. In this seminar po, we can express our heart, we can express our mind para po sabay-sabay po tayong matuto, no, sa kung paano po natin i-implement itong positive discipline sa ating mga paaralan. Most of the time po sa program na ito ay magkakaroon tayo ng maraming parang papasagutan or yung mga participations ng bawat isa. So, kahapon po ay diniscuss po sa atin ni Sir Dale, katulad po ng mga senior ni Ma'am Noreen at saka ni Ma'am Lut, na yung introduction to positive discipline at saka yung ating introduction or yung ating introduction to positive discipline at saka yung identifying long-term goals. Okay, at sa pagkakatanda ko po, meron pong pina-assignment sa atin si Ma'am Risa. So meron po bang gumawa sa inyo or meron po bang nakapag-exercise or tawag dito, gawa ng ating yung ating breathing, no? Yung ating exercise. Yung ating breathing exercise, okay, na tinuro niya sa atin kahapon. So I really hope na ito po ay makakatulong sa atin na magtanggal ka ba. So parang ako yata ang kinakabahan dito. But anyway, tayo po ay nasa session 3. Okay, next slide please, Ma'am Annie. Okay, so session 3 na po tayo at ang topic po natin ay providing warmth and structure. So, ako po ang naatasan na mag-discuss ng providing warmth at si Ma'am Net Miguel naman po ang magpo-provide sa atin ng structure. Pero sa tingin ko po, mas maganda po siguro kung bago po natin umpisahan ang session na to ay magkumustahan muna tayo. Ayan, so kumusta po ba ang bawat isa? Maganda din po na malaman natin, no, yung mga stress level ng bawat isa para po siguro mas relax tayo habang medyo mahaba-haba pang ating session ngayon. So siguro maganda po na i-check muna natin ang ating mga stress level. Ayan, sige po. Next slide please. So ang next slide po na ito ay very familiar. Ginawa po natin ito kahapon. Tinuruan po tayo ni Ma'am, inilid po tayo ni Ma'am Riza. So alam ko po na alam na natin kung paano i-rate. At naiisip na talaga natin, alam na natin kung saan tayo dyan. So alam ko po kasi na sa panahong ito, marami po yung mga matataas ang stress level. Hindi po ba? Dahil sa kasalukuyan po ay tayo po ay nasa ilalim ng hard lockdown. So ang San Jose National High School po ay nasa loob ng 5 barangay, no? So kasama po kami. Kaya po karamihan po sa 5 malalaking barangay ng Puerto Princesa na naka-hard lockdown ay dito nakatira ang karamihan sa ating mga guro, sa ating mga magulang, sa ating mga staff ko, no, na kahit na lockdown, napakarami pa rin natin mga deadlines na hinahabol, kailangang i-prepare, kailangang i-submit, kailangang gawin, kailangang ma-comply. Kaya po, alam ko na meron tayong mga iba't ibang klase ng stress. Ayan, para may nakikita na ako, meron daw number 1. Okay, meron nang nagsasabi ko anong stress. So bukas daw po ay mag-uumpisa na ang GCQ dito sa Puerto Princesa hanggang May 31. Kaya po maganda na ma-check natin ang ating stress level. Okay, sige, isa-isahin po natin. Stress level 1 po, yan po yung may stress pero nakaka-smile pa. Ayan, carry lang. Okay, so stress level 2, yan po yung nakakangiti pa pero makikita natin na meron ng lungkot, nakaganyan na. Kasi meron ng kurot or meron ng epekto sa kanyang pagkatao, sa kanyang buhay siguro, yung stress na dinadanas niya. Yung number 3, hindi na makasmile. Talagang meron na mabigat na yung nararamdaman na stress. Ayan. So, nandyan na ba tayo na level? O level number 4, mataas na tong yung stress level na ito at ito yung mga taong hindi na makakain, hindi na makatulog, ganyan. At yun namang stress level 5, ito na yung pinakamataas, ito na po, lumalabas na sa mata yung stress, umiiyak na, at talagang hindi na siguro makontain, kailangan na nito ng help. Okay, so ngayon po, pwede po tayo mag-umpisa. May mga nakikita na po ako kanina. Merong number 1, number 3. Okay, sige, pwede na po nating i-rate yung ating mga from Ma'am Denise Rico. Okay, na number 2 daw ang kanyang stress. Okay, sino pa po? Pwede po nating isulat sa ating chat box. Okay, may number 3, number 2. Wow! Okay, number 3, medyo may effect na. Wow! Ano yun? 20? Okay. Sige po, 1, number 3. Si Ma'am Elia, number 2. Ma'am Catherine, number 2. Ayan, si Ma'am Vilma. Okay, so level 1. So nakakatuwa po, no? Nasa gitna ng pandemya na ating kinakaharap ay marami sa atin na nandito sa Zoom, sa meeting na ito na level 1, 2, 3. Wow, congratulations po. Talagang magagaling humawak ng stress. Magagaling mag-manage ng stress ang ating mga kaguruan. Okay, Ma'am Mary Chris, Kakatya, level 2. So talaga pong kita po natin, no, na siguro nagamay na or na immune na tayo sa stress sa paligid at kaya na nating pasayahin ang ating mga sarili. Congratulations po. Wala pong level 4 or 5 dito sa atin. So maraming salamat po sa mga nag-participate at salamat din po dahil sa kabila ng pandemya, sa kabila po ng mga dinaranas natin ngayon, patuloy pa rin tayong lumalaban. At hindi ko nakikita ang inyong mga mukha pero alam ko na marami sa inyo ang mga nakasmile. Okay, marami sa inyo yung talagang handang lumaban sa pandemyang ito, handang magpakatatag para po sa ating mga sarili, para sa ating mga pamilya, para sa ating mag-aaral at para sa bayan. Sa tulong po ng Panginoong Diyos, alam ko po nakakayanin po natin ang mga stress or ano pa mga stress na dadaan sa ating mga buhay. Okay? So maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nag-participate. Ngayon naman po, let us do our stress management exercise. Kahit na po hindi ganon ka sobrang stress ang bawat isa, siguro maganda na i-relax pa rin natin. Meron ako nakita kanina 2, 3, ganyan. So marami din po mga nagsabi ng ganon. So siguro po para masanay tayo na kapag nakakaramdam tayo ng stress, i-relax natin ang ating mga sarili. Okay, so kahapon pa ginawa na rin po natin ito. Let us pretend or let us imagine that we are holding a bunch of flowers at meron po tayong candle. And then siguro mas maganda kung ipikit natin ang ating mga mata habang tayo po ay inaamoy natin, smell natin yung flower at binublow ang candle. Sige, let's do it. Sige, gawin po natin ng siguro mga 6 na beses. Okay? Sige, sabay-sabay po natin. Let us first close our eyes. Ayan po. Close po natin yung ating mga mata. Okay? At i-smell po natin yung flowers. Sige po, i-smell the flowers slowly and then blow the candle. Okay, gawin po natin ito ng 6 times. Okay. So, ano po yung pakiramdam natin? Nakatulong ba? Na-relax po ba tayo? Okay. So, in-imagine na rin siguro natin, no, yung amoy ng bulaklak na mahalimuyak, mabango, and then pag-blow natin sa candle, unti-unti itong namamatay. So, nakaka-relax po yan. Yung ating dibdib po ay nakakaluwag. Okay? So, isa po yan sa mga stress management na super dali na pwede talaga nating gawin. Ayan. So, let's move on po sa ating next slide. Okay. So, now let's have a short review sa topic na na-discuss yesterday ni Ma'am Risa. Ang una po diyan ay ang stress leads to short-term reaction such as punishment. It leads us to focus on short-term goals instead of long-term goals. Ayan po, no? So, nawawala po yung focus natin kapag po nag-flip tayo or nagagalit tayo. Ayan. So, nawawala yung ating concentration doon sa ating long-term goals. Okay? So, we have to remember to reconnect our emotional brain and the thinking brain para po yung response ng short-term stress will be good. Ang short-term stress po na ito kasi ay mga distractions, okay, para mawala yung focus natin. At saka para po wag tayong padalos-dalos, no, sa ating mga desisyon or sa ating mga nagagawa upang magstay focused tayo sa ating mga long-term goals. So kahapon, diniscuss po sa atin ni Ma'am Risa kung ano yung mga long-term goals natin. So ano po ba yung mga to? Example po, yung long-term goal natin para sa ating mga estudyante. Yun pong magkaroon ng good values, good character sa kanilang paglaki ang ating mga estudyante. Maging good citizens sila. Yung maging successful sila, okay? Or maging independent or reliable individual at marami pa pong iba. Ayan. So, next slide please. Now, let us go to our PDET model blocks. Okay, yan po yung kahapon. Kung ma-remember po natin, sa mga susunod na araw po, mabubuo po natin yung blocks na yan. So, nasa pangalawang block po tayo. Kahapon po ay diniscuss po sa atin ni Ma'am Risa, no, yung ating setting long-term goals or ito po yung ating plano or yung blueprint. Okay? Pwede natin sabihin na ito po yung blueprint. So, nandito nakalagay yung plano sa kung tayo po ay mag-build ng house. Ngayon naman po, sabay-sabay nating aralin ang tools ng ating building blocks. Okay, so ito na po yung ating martilyo at barena na gagamitin natin kung gagawa tayo ng bahay. Or when it comes to positive discipline, we have warmth and structure. So overwhelmed po ako na makakapartner ko po na makapartner at maka-back-to-back ang isang napakaganda at napakagaling na Ma'am Net Miguel. Okay, so I will discuss po yung warmth at siya naman po sa structure. So tandem po kami dito dahil hindi po pwedeng paghiwalayin ang warmth at ang structure kasi guguho po yung bahay or yung buhay kapag po hindi kompleto ang tools natin, kapag wala yung ating martilyo at ang ating barena. Okay, so ayan, so nandiyan na tayo sa ating slide. So looking back po, no, mag-reflect po tayo. Siguro maganda na magmuni-muni po muna tayo. Pag-isipan po nating mabuti yung totoong senaryo ng buhay. Okay? So hindi na po tayo magpi-pretend. Ito na po yung totoong senaryo ng buhay. Okay? So first, pwede po natin itong sagutin, no? Gamitin po ulit natin ang ating chat box para sa ating mga sagot. Okay? Number 1, when you are stressed or struggling, who do you go to for support? Is the person male or a female? Okay? So, pwede po nating sagot. Okay, male, may husband, sabi ni Ma'am Julianne. Okay, female, sabi ni Ma'am Eleanor. Sabi ni Sir Brian ay male. Okay, si Ma'am Marie Chris, female. Male, may husband. Female, male, husband. Female, may wife. Male and female, Ma'am Elia. Male, may best friend. Male, may husband. Ma'am Hazel. Okay, Ma'am Lourdes, Ma'am Maricar Cuenca, Ma'am Ophelia, male, Ma'am Angelina, female, female. Okay, female has, okay, Ma'am Rodora, female. Ayan, friends, may husband, female. Male, si Ma'am Imelda, bigas, female, male, may husband, Ma'am Villaflor. Okay, so makikita po, okay, maganda no na, ano, Ma'am Labi, female, Ma'am Gemma, okay, Crisaldo Magarce, ma'am, my wife, and especially God. Okay, Maria Socorro Mio. Okay, so mamaya po, dadaanan po natin yan ulit. Let's go to the second question. What are the characteristic of that person na that made you want to go to them when you are stressed? Sige po, isulat po natin ulit. Ayan. Anong mga trustworthy? Okay, good listener, calm, trustworthy, good listener. Yan, calm, open-minded. So, napaka-importante po, no? Willingness to listen. Yan, female, okay? Can relate. Tama po, calm and good listener. Okay, good listener and open-minded. Okay, good listener. Okay, understanding. Okay, so yun po, no? Yan yung mga characteristic na gusto natin. So, yung ating last question po, okay, what do you feel when you are with this person? Ayan, ano naman po yung nararamdaman natin kapag, okay, love. Okay, so sa third question na po tayo, secure, safe, secured, refresh, silent but supportive, secure, ayan po, comfort, okay, secure, happy, Sir Jasper, secured and sympathy. Ayan po. So, kikita po natin dito, no, na when you are with this person, talagang kumakalma tayo, nare-relax, nagiging happy. Okay? So, kapag po nag-flip tayo dahil sa stress, no, nababalik ng taong ito. Yung sabi po natin, yung husband, yung wife, yung friend, female friend, yung male na friend. So, sila po yung nakakapag self-regulate sa atin. So, yung peace of heart and peace of mind ay bumabalik. Okay, comfortable and happy. So, bumababa na rin po ang stress level natin. Kasi, understanding sila, yan, yung magaling sila mag-advise, and we feel love. Katulad ng sinasabing love and comfortable, no, kay Ma'am Fia. Okay, so kapag kasama natin sila, ayan, so usually, okay, yung sa third question, tinitingnan natin po, no, nakikita natin napakagandang mga characteristic ng tao na nilalapitan natin o pinupuntahan natin kapag tayo ay kailangan natin ng mapagsasabihan. Ayan, si Ma'am Crescent Gay, sabi niya peaceful. So gusto nating pagsabihan ng mga stress natin kasi yung mga character na ito, yung mga character nila na pinupuntahan natin o yung gusto-gusto natin ang nakakatulong sa atin to feel better. Ayan, so it's really nice na alam natin po kung sino yung tatakbuhan natin. So parang ano po ito, parang classroom lang din po yan. Kapag po at home yung mga bata sa atin, no? Kapag at home ang mga bata, kapag feeling nila safe and secure sila sa atin, mas open sila na matuto. Mas madali silang matututo. Okay, so next po, next slide please. So to sum up po, no? Okay, when we are stressed or struggling, we go to the person where we feel safe and secure. Yan po, yung someone who can help us keep calm. Kaya kanina napakaraming response, yung calmness. Yan, yun. So nagiging relax tayo, mas relax tayo kapag kasama natin yung mga tao na komportable tayong kasama. Ayan, someone who can help us think better. Someone po na merong positive perspective sa buhay. Yung taong mabibigyan tayo ng magandang advice. So, doon tayo lumalapit. Hindi, syempre kapag stress tayo, hindi tayo lalapit doon sa mga nega. Hindi tayo lalapit doon sa mga tao na lahat na lang mahirap, lahat na lang masakit, lahat na lang may hindi magandang comment. Siyempre, hindi tayo lalapit doon kasi gusto nating makarinig. Gusto nating ma-comfort tayo. So, pupunta tayo doon sa mga tao na talagang merong positive perspective sa buhay. Yung magsasabi sa ating, it's okay. Part yan ng buhay. Matatapos din yan. Kaya mo yan. Di po ba? So, ito po yung mga gusto nating makasama. Yan yung mga tao na mga qualities ng mga tao na gusto nating puntahan o gusto nating makasama. Okay, so next slide please. Okay, so ang next question po natin ngayon ay, why is warmth important? Ayan. So you can write again your answers sa ating chat box po. Okay, why is warmth important? Ayan. So siguro habang kayo nag-iisip, let us nag-iisip namang isusulat ninyo, let us all remember no that in positive discipline, providing warmth is very important. Dahil isa po ito, sa tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, isa ito sa mga importanteng tools na kakailanganin natin para mag-build ng isang better individual, ng matatag, okay? Tao po kasi ang build natin dito, character ng isang tao. Kaya po, kailangan natin ay kailangan maalaman natin yung importance ng warmth. Okay, and warmth is also creating school and classroom environment that ensure our learners feel physically and emotionally safe. Okay, it requires that we should recognize and respect their developmental levels. Okay, so we should be sensitive also to their academic and social needs, and also empathize with their emotions and the situations they may be facing. Ayan, so may mga sumasagot na to feel at ease and comfortable. Tama po yan, Ma'am Lourdes Pinesa, no? Salamat po. Okay, so kasi po ang nature naman talaga ng mga bata, ayan, okay, may sumagot pa, this may be give someone feel better and comfort. Kay Ma'am Gleda Matunog. So thank you very much po. No? Okay, so napakaganda po ng inyong mga sagot. So alam naman po natin na ang mga bata talaga ay nature nila na mabilis silang matuto at mag-cooperate. Nag-cooperate sila lalo na kapag sila ay nasa isang warm, nasa isang safe, at nasa isang caring na environment. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Angelina Baterzal, the essential ingredients in transformative work. Okay, yung warm. So thank you very much, Ma'am. Napakaganda po ng inyong sagot. Okay, so kung para po makapag-express ang ating mga bata ng kanilang nararamdaman at naiisip na walang takot. Okay, so isa po yan sa mga kahalagahan ng warmth. Ayan, so Mary Chris Kakacha, thank you po, feel safe and secure. Okay, so ang iba pa po ay yung makaramdam sila ng longing, yung kapag ka nag-show tayo ng warmth, nakakaramdam sila ng longing or yung desire na gusto nilang mag-confide sa atin, na gusto nila gusto nilang i-disclose sa atin yung stress nila, yung mga bagay na pag minsan ay nahihirapan sila, yung hindi nila like example, meron silang problems in relationships sa mga subject or sa may nambubuli sa kanila sa school or yung mga emotions nila na hindi nila basta-basta pwedeng sabihin. Okay, so pwede po, alam nila na maintindihan sila ni teacher. Okay, so si Ma'am Nikki Timbangkaya, sabi po niya, build trust also among learners. Ayan po, thank you very much po sa inyong mga sagot. Okay, so yan po ang simple meaning o makahulugan po kung bakit importante ang warmth. Okay, next slide please, Ma'am Annie Claire. Thank you po. Okay, to sum up po, okay, warmth is about feeling safe and respected. Okay, we can learn when we feel anxious and afraid. So totoo po yan, no? Kaya po warmth help our learners to have security and trust. May sumagot po ng kanina. And of course, when we feel safe, we can relax. Okay, mas madaling mag-participate at matuto. Okay, so maganda na maramdaman po ng ating mga learners na kapag nagkamali sila ay okay lang. Okay? Kasi kapag nagkakamali sila, isa po yung opportunity for them to do better next time. Kaya encourage lang po natin silang mag-participate and enjoy all the lessons or yung mga learnings na pwede nilang matutunan without being misunderstood. Okay? Yung hindi sila nakukondemn sa mga mistakes na nagagawa nila. So patuloy lang natin silang i-encourage. So kasi po, 'di ba, kahit naman po tayo if we like the person we also like to cooperate with them. Gusto natin lagi yung nakikisali sa mga ginagawa nila, sa mga activities na meron sila. So ganun din po yung mga learners natin. If they like the teacher, the more na excited sila mag-cooperate, the more na excited sila sumali sa mga class activities. Okay, so hindi sila mahihiyang mag-join kasi alam nilang safe sila. At saka syempre, binavalue nila, alam nila na binavalue sila ni teacher. Na kapag nagkamali sila, okay, itatama sila ni teacher. Pero kung nagkamali si bata at pinahiya ni teacher, next time, hindi na po yan mag-join. Matatakot na yan. At dahil may takot, hindi na yan laging papasok sa school. Okay? So, next slide po. Ayan. So, what is warm? Ayan. So, hihimay-himayin po natin. So, kutuhan po natin ang mga meaning na ito. Okay, number 1, warm is ensuring that the students feel emotionally and physically safe. So, kailangan po natin daw na tanggalin yung takot, okay? Para makapag-focus sila at para hindi sila palaging nangangamba or yung may kaba na baka may magawa silang mali or mapagalitan sila or parusahan sila ni teacher. Okay? And also, katulad po ng sinasabi natin, na kapag stress ay nag-flip. Okay, yung naalala niyo po ba yung recap kanina ni Ma'am Lut at saka ni Ma'am Noreen na kapag nag-flip si thinking brain, okay, meron itong mga response. Okay? So ang mga ito ay
ba dyan? Ayan, marami po sa ating mga viewers, sa ating mga participants, nagsasabi po, nagparamdam na naman daw po si Paleko. Brownout. Brownout po ba sa San Jose? Nasa San Jose area po kasi sila Ma'am Luz and si Ma'am Vivian. Si Sir Pacaldo, sabi niya brownout, Paleko. Brownout din po sa Santa Lourdes. Sabi ni Sir Dennis, yes ma'am, brownout. Okay. Dito San Rafael, brownout. Ako po ay nandito sa may Abad Santos po banda. Hindi po siya brownout. Okay. Sige po. Meron po dito sa Maunlad. Yes, Ma'am Karen. Nandito rin po ako sa Maunlad. Sige po, let's just wait po ha, habang ginagawan po nila ng paraan. Brownout po sa San Jose. Thank you, Ma'am Catherine. Standby lang po muna tayo habang ginagawan po ng paraan ng ating technical and PDET team. Sa Mariogon din, sabi ni Sir Nelvin, papansin lang si Paleko dito sa Mariogon. Sige, sabi ni Sir Dennis, brownout before and after the lockdown. Oo nga sir, bago mag-start, nag-brownout din. sabi rin ni Ma'am Antonieta, our next speaker, parang papalapit na raw ang brownout sa siksikan. Sige po, let's wait lang po ha. So Sir Nelvin, paano po kayo nakaka-tune in? Nakadata lang po ba kayo? Sir Nelvin, nakadata lang ba kayo? Kasi sabi nyo strike 3 na si Paleco. Makaraskas, okay, data lang po. Makaraskas kay Ma'am Maria Isabel, brownout. Sir Dale, brownout pala sa karamihan ng ating mga participants. Si Sir Pacaldo, makinig muna sa DZRH ng Matod ni Lapis. Okay, Sir Ryan. So we're just kino-contact pa po yung ating mga speakers kung kaya po ng kanilang data to proceed. Okay, sa San Pedro, hindi po brownout kay Ma'am Alili. Itatry daw po nila pumasok, nila Ma'am Luz and ni Ma'am Vivian using their data. Sige Ma'am Luz, you can try po para malaman po natin if kaya po. Have 133 participants po nag-aantay po sa atin. For a while lang po while we are still fixing the technical matters. Ayan, parang they are connecting na rin po. They're just preparing for connection sa meeting natin sa Zoom. Si Ma'am Vivian. Hello, Ma'am. Okay, Ma'am Vivian, can you turn on your microphone?
Ayan. Hello po.
Hello, Ma'am Vivian. Okay po.
Hello,
Loud and
narinig
clear
niyo po kami?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello po.
Yes, Ma'am Vivian, naririnig po. Hello, Ma'am Vivian. Naririnig po kayo.
Ay, hello ma'am. O sige po,
Opo.
ituloy na po natin.
Opo, we'll just present yung slide po ninyo.
Okay po. Yes, ma'am. Okay po. Thank you po. Sige, parang ayan. Okay. So, pagpatuloy po natin, no, huwag po nating hahayaan itong si brownout na ito ay stress tayo sa araw na ito. Okay. Okay, sige po. Tulad po na sinasabi ko kanina, warmth is ensuring that the students feel emotionally and physically safe. So, kailangan po nating tanggalin yung mga takot para po makapag-focus sila. At para hindi rin po sila palaging nangangamba na meron silang magawang mali or kasalanan na mapagalitan sila nila teacher. So katulad po ng sinasabi natin na kapag ang stress ay nag-flip, okay, si thinking brain po ay nag-flip, ay merong mga response, no? Maaaring ang bata ay mag-fight, lumaban, mag-murmur, lumaban, okay? Or mag-flight or mag-walk out or mag-freeze. Yung tahimik na lang or iiyak na lang, tatahimik na lang sa isang tabi. Okay? As teacher, kapag nagkamali ang bata, let us assure them that it is part of their learning process. Kaya it's okay. At nandito tayo to
Alright, parang na-cut na naman po si Ma'am Vivian dahil po sa kanyang data connection. So, sige po. Antay-antay lang po natin. Yes, Ma'am Alili, nawala uli. Waiting lang po. Yes, thank you po sa ating 130 participants that are patiently waiting. Thank you po for understanding. Ma'am Vivian, siguro you can speak po without your video para less po yung ma-consume ng data connection ninyo. So you can speak po without opening your video. Yes, Ma'am Luz, kindly inform Ma'am Vivian if she can just discuss without opening her video para less po yung magamit na data. Try po natin ulit.
Ayan. Hello po.
Hello, Ma'am Vivian. Yes po, we can hear you now.
Okay, thank you po. Ayan, so saan na po ba tayo? Number 2 na po tayo, no? Okay, what is warmth? Okay, sabi dito sa number 2, warmth is respecting students' developmental levels and views. So alam po natin na iba-iba po ang ating mga bata, depende sa kanilang edad, depende sa kinalakhan at sa mga experiences nila na kailangan po nating tulungan. At syempre, respetuhin ang iba't ibang level, no? Yung lalo na yung developmental growth nila. Ang role po natin is to help them according to their needs, according to their uniqueness, according to the developmental levels and views in life. Okay. Next po, warmth is being sensitive to students' academic and social needs. So, may mga bata po kasing matured o yung sinasabi nating mas mature silang kumilos than their age. Ngunit, paano naman po yung mga batang medyo mahina? Okay? Na kailangan nating gabayan. Hindi lamang po sa academic, ngunit ganun din po sa kanilang social needs. Example po nito ay yung halimbawa both grade 7 ang ating mga learners. Yung iba ay sociable, yung iba ay madaling sumali or mag-participate sa iba't ibang activities sa school. Pero meron din namang ilan sa kanila ay kahit na yung simple recitation ay hindi nagpa-participate. Hindi sila sumasali, nakayukulang. So, yan po yung mga needs na kailangan nating i-address. Yan po yung kailangang maging sensitive tayo sa mga needs ng ating mga learners. Okay? So next po, one is having empathy with students' feelings. So mas naiintindihan po kasi natin yung mga learners natin, no? If we put ourselves in their shoes, we need to feel what they felt. Okay? So yan po, with that, mas magiging komportable po ang ating mga learners. Okay, next one is showing students that you care about them. So kailangan pong iparamdam natin sa ating mga learners yung malasakit. Kaya kailangan din po nating alamin yung kanilang mga status sa bahay. Halimbawa, kumakain ba sila bago sila pumasok ng school? Or kumusta kaya sila ngayon? May sakit ba sila? Meron bang may sakit sa family? Or ngayong pandemic, no, hindi natin sila nakikita. So meron tayong mga estudyante na hindi kumukuha ng module, hindi nakakakuha ng module, hindi nakakapagbalik ng module on time. So bakit kaya? So siguro part ng being warm, yung alamin talaga natin ano ba yung nangyayari sa buhay ng mga estudyante natin. Ano ba yung sitwasyon nila sa bahay, no? So kahit hindi natin sila nakikita, marami pong mga ways kung paano natin masushow sa kanila that we care for them. So yun po yung pag-text sa kanila, pag-send ng mga emojis, yung mga smiley, yung mga praying hand. So napakaraming ways po para ma-show natin that we care about our student, at especially dun sa kanilang pagmo-module. Siguro maganda rin na tinatanong natin, kumusta ang module mo? Meron bang part dyan na nahihirapan ka sa ang part? So with that, yung simply asking question, kumustahin sila, ng ganon, nafe-feel nila na yung teacher ay hindi lang basta student, hindi lang student-teacher relationship, kundi merong love, merong puso, merong warmth.
Yes, Ma'am V, are you still there po? Medyo humina na naman po yata yung connection natin. Mommy is working.
Hello, Ma'am Noreen? Hello po. Saan part po yung na-cut?
Yes, ma'am, nakat po kayo sa ano po yung...
Hello, Ma'am Noreen.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am Claire. Ma'am Annie Claire.
Yes po, ma'am.
Ma'am Vivian. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am Vivian, are you there? Go ahead po. Parang nawala na naman po yata yung connection ni Ma'am Vivian. Ma'am Vivian, Ma'am Luz, okay pa po ba kayo dyan? Okay, sabi po nila, no, connecting daw po ulit sila. So medyo mahirap po yung ating situation. Yes, Sir Nelvin. Let's just wait po, no? Yes, naputol si Ma'am Vivian kanina doon sa showing to students how yung caring po.
Three, two, one. Si Ma'am Neta Miguel po ba ay nandito na po sa ating Zoom meeting? So just be prepared lang, ma'am, ha? Just in case po, baka mauna na lang po kayo sa discussion if ever hindi po natin mabalik yung connection ni Ma'am Vivian. Hi, Ma'am Net, are you there? Pa-comment na lang po sa ating chatbox.
Good afternoon. Good
Yes,
afternoon,
Ma'am
Ma'am
Net.
Noreen. Opo, actually, ako'y nai-stress na dito. Baka papalapit na dito si Brown out.
Okay po, ma'am. Sige po. We're trying
Kanina pa ako
to
nagpipray
reconnect.
dito.
Yes, we're trying to reconnect her, si Ma'am Vivian. But if ever lang po, just be ready lang po, ma'am.
Yeah. No
Okay,
worries
thank you
po.
po.
Yes, for as long as may power pa ako dito, no? Sige lang po, magsabi lang ako pag wala ng power dito, Ma'am Noreen.
Okay, sige po. For a while, ma'am, we'll just confirm to Ma'am Vivian po muna.
Okay, thank you so much.
Three, two, one.
Okay, Ma'am Net, ready ka na ba? Ma'am Net? Ma'am Net, are you ready? Ipapasok ka po muna namin kung okay lang po sa inyo. Sige, antayin lang po muna nating sumagot si Ma'am Net, ha?
Hello, Ma'am Noreen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ako na ba?
Okay,
Baka
introduce mo na kita, ma'am.
kailangan pa ba?
Kunwari hindi mo pa alam. Opo, so due to some technicalities, no, that is beyond our control talaga kasi hindi po natin in-expect itong brownout na to. So we'll proceed to our next speaker for today's session. So our second speaker for this afternoon is a reflection of a strong woman. She's also often one of the first people out there helping a hand during hard times, and I'm really proud to tell everyone that she's a very good friend of mine. She's taking up her doctoral in educational management in Holy Trinity University and currently working also as a part-time graduate school instructor in the same university, teaching Masters of Education major in science. So she's also a master teacher too at Puerto Princesa City Science High School to discuss and to show us how to provide structure. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mrs. Antonieta Curioso Miguel. Ma'am Net, the floor is yours.
Wow, thank you so much, Ma'am Noreen. Parang hindi yan yung pinadala kong script, ah. Okay, nonetheless, thank you so much for having the effort to really add on my resume na napakahabang sinin. Thank you so much po. If you notice, andito po ako sa labas, no? Dahil medyo mataas ang stress level sa loob dahil naghahagilap po ng magandang connectivity. How's my video, Ma'am Noreen? Kumusta po yung aking audio video?
Okay
lang
naman
ba?
po, ma'am. It's very
Okay
clear
po.
naman po.
Thank you so much for acknowledging. Okay, magandang hapon po mga kapidet. Magandang hapon kahit medyo ilan na lang yung audience natin dito. It's 130, ano? Siguro na nakat yung power nila at the moment. So for now, okay, kumusta po ang stress level ng bawat isa muna? Tanungin ko muna kayo. Please, I would like this discussion to be as well interactive, ano? Para sa katulad nung naging interaction natin kahapon. Sana ganun din ngayong hapon hanggang sa mga susunod pa nating sessions. So may I look at the chat box here? Kumusta na po ang stress level ng ating mga kapidet ngayong hapon? You may use the chat box here for your answer. Ano po? Level 2. Okay, I can see here level 2. Sige po. Yung ating mga facilitators, ilan na po ang stress level nyo? Si Ma'am Vivian kaya, ilan? Ma'am Vivian, peace. Ilan na kaya ang stress level mo dyan? Okay po. So sige, it's nice seeing you here, Ma'am Nikki. Ilan ang stress level mo, Ma'am Nikki? Level 2, may level 1. I can see here level 1. That would be great to see, no? Sige po. Wag na natin patagalin kasi baka mamaya si Mr. Paleco ay magparamdam din dito, no? Kumuha po ang bawat isa ng isang papel. Kahit scratch paper, kahit isang bond paper. Okay po? Let me present my screen for now. All right. So here it is. I'm gonna share. Ma'am Noreen, please acknowledge po if how is my screen working there at your end?
Yes, ma'am. So far, hindi pa po naka full screen. Pa full screen na lang siya, ma'am.
Full screen. All right. Where is it? Double click. Okay. Naka full screen na po? Hindi pa.
Hindi
Ito
pa po,
talaga.
ma'am.
Okay. So sige. Habang kumukuha ng papel yung ating mga participants, no? Sige po. Okay. Why it's not working here? Pero nakikita, Ma'am Noreen?
Yes, ma'am, nakikita po. Nakikita lang din po yung susunod na slide. Pero it's okay po kung...
It's okay. I think it's
Apo.
okay. What do you
Yes.
think? Okay, sige. So for today's activity, may papel na po ba lahat? Kasi mamaya mag-open kayo ng screen at titignan natin ang result ng inyong gagawin. Alright? So for the activity, let's call it paper folding. Okay, meron na po bang papel ang bawat isa? Please acknowledge by using the chat box if you already have one. Okay, Ma'am Noreen, hindi ko makita yung chat box ko. Please acknowledge na lang po if somebody answered already. If they
Yes,
already...
ma'am, they are ready po. They are answering yes po.
Thank you so much.
Sige, ma'am,
Pasensya na,
i-assist
Ma'am.
ko lang po kayo.
Thank you po. Yan po. All right. Dear Kapidet po, fold the paper in half. Just do what I say. This is going to be really interesting. Fold the paper in half. All right. So sige, I think I want to do this as well. Okay, fold the paper in half and then fold the paper in half again. Okay. Fold the paper in half, fold the paper in half again. Number 3, tear off the bottom right corner. Tear off the bottom right corner. Okay. Next. Turn the paper upside down. Turn the paper upside down. Next. Tear off the other bottom right corner. Tear off the other bottom right corner. Okay. Fold the paper again in half. I hope everybody is following or can follow, no? All right. And lastly, tear off the bottom right corner. Lastly. Okay. Sige. I think it gets a bit difficult for another fold here to tear off another corner, no? Okay, let me see. Can somebody or can we have participants here to open your camera and let us all see what did you get? So I have here mine. What about yours? It's okay. Whatever happens in the paper. Ma'am Noreen?
Yes, ma'am.
Opo, may nag-share na po ng itsura ng kanilang papel.
So far, wala pa po akong nakikita. Yes, participants, we are encouraging you po. You can view your videos kasi some of them, ma'am, ay naka-data rin lang.
Oo nga.
Pero for those po na may connection, patingin po ng inyong mga output.
Sige po, patry nga. Ano kaya
Wrong po
itsura?
ako, sabi ni Ma'am Julie. Di ko nakuha.
Alright.
Sabi ni Ma'am Alili, hehe, mali po ako. Same with mine, sabi ni Ma'am Ruby. Wow. Okay po, ipakita niyo po sa camera. You can open your microphone, your video po.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, eto na po, sabi ni Ma'am Ofelia. Saan po, Ma'am? Pareho po kami ni Ma'am Net. Sabi ni Ma'am Maria Socorro, isang butas lang po sa akin.
Isang butas lang, oo. Sige, thank you so much, Mano. Thank you so much, Ma'am Noreen. Okay, so thank you so much for letting us see your work. Hello, Ma'am Vivian, is that you? Okay, Ma'am Ophelia, thank you so much, no? Okay, what do you notice? What do you notice, no? From among the works of those who share their work, may nagsabi, Ma'am, mali po ako. Ma'am, pareho po tayo. Okay, what made you say na mali yung ginawa mo? 'Di ba? How did you feel when you saw that what you did is exactly different from what I did? Okay? How did you feel about that? Does that make you say na mali ka talaga dahil iba yung lumabas doon sa papel, iba yung nangyari sa papel mo kesa doon sa papel na ginawa ko? Okay, please use the chat box, no, for all the to answer the questions I throw you, no, at your end. Okay, did any one of you would say that you did the activity incorrectly? You did it really incorrectly. Yung masasabi mo talaga na mali ako, okay? It so happened that there are so many interpretations that that I gave everyone, but though it's the same instructions, okay? Now, hindi ko na makita yung aking screen, Ma'am Noreen.
Yes, ma'am. Nasa paper folding pa rin po yung screen ninyo.
Okay po. So, sige.
Ayan, ma'am. Providing structure po.
Yes. Thank you so much. So sometimes problems are the result of our own unclear communication. Okay, so there must be some difficulty in reading the communication from the sender to the receiver, no? Now this has something to do with our topic this time, providing our learners or children an open communication with clear sets of what we call instructions. And here in PDET, we call it structure. Okay, so my topic for this afternoon is providing structure. Okay, what is structure, by the way? Now, before we move on, let me show you again the PDET building block. So if you notice in the first session, Sir Dale was able to show us the building block of PDET. Okay, if I'm going to chop it into a smaller piece here, we know exactly that we have already started here. So this is the plan. What is our plan? Is to set the long-term goal, which was discussed by Ma'am Riza yesterday, no? Aside from giving us the pedagogical background of the PDET, Ma'am Riza was able to give us what is the plan for that. So setting long-term goals. And then my back-to-back partner, Ma'am RGC Vivian, started to discuss with us one of the tools. So one of the tools here is that providing warmth. And then, ang sabi nga niya kanina, back-to-back kami because providing warmth, or rather warmth, is going hand in hand or together with structure. So here we are now, okay? So in the second session, you notice here that from this PDET building block, we are already here, no? So nakakadalawang tools na tayo. Okay. Next is, what is structure? So we can read here that structure goes like this, but it is it has again another meaning that structure, by the way, directs people to fulfill defined roles, which combine actions. It gives more clarity, it helps manage expectations, and it enables us make better decisions. Okay, but here on this slide, structure is the information that students need in order to succeed academically and behaviorally. It gives students the tools they need to solve problems, work out conflicts, and succeed academically. Bakit may salitang conflicts dito? The possibility of conflict between students and teachers is always present, but implementing the PDET, we can use conflict as an opportunity to teach students how to manage their emotions and resolve conflict without hurting others physically or emotionally. Okay, let me make this a bit faster. Okay, so what is structure again? So ayan, makikita natin sa mga maliliit na boxes na yan, giving clear information and explanations, supporting and helping students to succeed, being a positive role model, providing opportunities for students to fix their mistakes, encouraging students' own thoughts and ideas, and problem solving together. So if we notice here, these are all how we're going to provide structure to our learners. And then to make it a bit clearer, examples of structure or providing structure is also providing opportunities to fix the learners, no? Opportunities to fix their mistakes in a way that helps them to learn. Hearing their point of view, controlling our anger. Later on, we will be discussing, no, that in the next few more concepts, giving emphasis on this phrase that would say controlling our anger would be really emphasized, and teaching them about the effects of their actions on other people, involving the learners in setting rules. So that is a structure, explaining the reasons for rules, and being a good role model. Okay, so next is, why is structure important? Okay, so this next slide would tell us that structure is somewhat a scaffolding. Okay, scaffolding, ano ba yung scaffolding? Where can we see scaffolding? Ano ba yung scaffolding? Anyone? What is scaffolding? Where can we usually hear the word scaffold? 'Di ba sa construction maririnig na natin ano yung scaffolding. Pag sinabi natin scaffolding, in construction, it is a temporary structure, 'di ba? That is used to support the work crew and other materials. But in teaching, scaffolding is a metaphor to describe the type of assistance offered by us, no, or by the teacher to support learning. For example, in problem solving, most likely being the one that has a big role in this giving structure, where the teacher explains the steps as they go along. Okay? Bakit nawawala siya? Okay. Next is, okay, why do we need to have scaffolding? It's hard to learn without, balikan natin ito, why structure is important, because it is a scaffolding, it is a scaffold. Okay, it's hard to learn without structure. So here it simply shows us that inadequate information and in scaffolding would lead us to weak understanding. In the same manner that I let you perform the first activity, which there is really no clear instructions, no? There is no really clear information or scaffolding. So for you to understand very well what would be likely is the thing that is expected of you. Okay, and then there is an academic failure. All right, it's hard to be motivated without structure, inadequate information, and then you would, actually there are participants who would say that, oy, mali ang ginawa ko. And then we all know that having that kind of result and then sinabi mo sa sarili mo na mali ka would somehow tell us that it's not a very good feeling for us. So basically it would, if that would give us, or that gave us a weak understanding, it would lead to academic failure. And of course the other thing here that is not really good is self blame or low motivation again to do something better next time. Okay. Another is it's hard to stay calm without structure. Okay, another thing, if we go back to the activity that we did, inadequate information, I did not give you really adequate information or instruction, or that is a metaphor, no, scaffolding, weak understanding natin doon sa ginawa natin, academic failure, and what is the result? Frustration, aggression, or other responses. No? Sa ating mga bata, it would lead to other responses that we teachers would not like or want to see them doing. Here, this is something that would give us positively about the thing if we do structuring to our learners, or to give structure to our learners, because structure makes it easier to learn, to be motivated, and to be calm. Clear communication and scaffolding, di ba masaya yan? Kung binigay ko kanina ng magandang instructions sa activity natin, probably we will come up with one result. And there is definitely, if there is a very good communication, if there is a very clear instructions, there is a deeper understanding leading to what is being expected of us. And then, most likely, there is academic success and there is an increased interest, no? Self-image, high motivation, no? Okay. So, next is, Ma'am Noreen, hindi ba masyadong mabilis?
Just right lang, Ma'am Net. Okay lang
Okay.
po.
Thank you so much.
Opo, in fact,
Sige.
sumasagot po sila sa ating chat box pag nagtatanong ka, Ma'am.
Oh, thank you po. I really appreciate, no? Sige lang po, just bear with us. We will appreciate if you would still catch up with the discussion, no? We greatly appreciate that. Moving on, structure. This slide would tell us that it helps children learn what is important. So let me just give you one bullet to another, because we will be having another activity and one assignment for you later on. No? It helps them understand their mistakes and how to fix them, as what I told you a while ago. And to reiterate us again, no? Gives them information needed to succeed next time. Gives them tools. So ibig sabihin may konkretong bagay dito. It's not just giving them warmth, as what RGC Vivian has in her presentation, no? Because giving warmth, later on I will give you a bit of review what is really warmth, going hand in hand with structure. So this one gives them tools for solving problems when they are on their own, and shows them how to work out disagreements with other people in a constructive, non-violent way. Di ba sabi nga doon sa example ni Sir Dale nung kahapon, anong nangyari? Nung sinabihan, nung naging violent na yung tatay doon sa anak. Di ba? Nagkaroon ng chain reaction hanggang doon sa ipis. So damay-damay na to. But with warmth and structure, it will show the learner how to work out disagreements without hurting or without using violent responses. So this is a very good thing to do. We will tell you how are we going to give structure or what are the steps before giving structure, no, in dealing with conflicts here? Conflicts, disagreements, what else? Problem solving and all that, no? Okay. Let me ask you these questions. Actually, hindi ko na siya mai-present sa slideshow eh, kasi ito ay naka-bullet ito. But sige, so wala nang thrill, wala nang suspense. Let me just read to you the first bullet, no? For the nth time, your learner submits his weekly worksheets late. So you said that if he submits his work late again next time, you will report his behavior to his parents. Come on, guys, let us just set this once and for all if we can answer this first, if this is a structure or not. Okay, from the given definition on the previous slides, somehow you can have this view, you can have an answer for this, no? For the first bullet, is it a structure or not? Ma'am Noreen would assist us in acknowledging all your responses here.
Yes, ma'am. Galing po kay Ma'am Eleanor Heredero, not structure. From Ma'am Alili, not. From Ma'am Imelda Legaspi, I think not. Mabilis na po, no? Kay Ma'am Demesa, not structure. Kay Ma'am Marilyn Villon. Si Ma'am Richelle, not po. Richarlene, Ma'am Richarlene, not. So far, wala pa po akong nakitang may structure.
Oo, ang galing naman. So, at this very moment, we can actually say that we're on the same boat, ano? Okay, this one is really not a structure. Okay, mamaya tingnan natin, babalikan natin ito, no? I will be giving you some other situations where we will analyze if it is a structure and how are we going to resolve one situation using the step by step. Ibig sabihin, from the planning to applying the tools, we will know how to deal with conflicts, how to deal with problem solving if we have disagreements, no, inside the classroom or inside whatever classroom that we are employing now at this very moment or at this very season. Okay, so for the next bullet here, you saw your learner asking another learner a question in the comment box while you are having your online class. You inform them that they can ask their questions about the lesson in the comment box so you can answer them. Is it structure? Is this bullet structure or not? Yes,
Okay,
don't
we're
get shy.
waiting for your answers po. Structure po, sabi ni Ma'am Alili, yes. Sabi ni Puerto Princesa, yes po. Sabi ni Ma'am Nikki. Ma'am Kakacha, yes po. Ma'am Pauline, yes po. Ma'am Imels, yes. Ma'am Richarlene, yes. Si Ma'am Socorro, structure po. Ma'am Dayan, yes.
Wow, ang galing-galing
Jasper,
naman.
structure. Si
Oo,
Sir Pacaldo, sabi niya no, para maiba naman.
Meron talagang gano'n para lang maiba. O, di ba? Sa loob ng
Si
classroom, may
Ma'am
ganyan
Fia,
din.
yes. Si Ma'am,
Yes.
true ma'am. Si Ma'am Vivian, yes. Si Ma'am Jasmine is structure po. Ma'am Ophelia, structure.
Yes. Yes, thank you so
Noreen,
much.
Ma'am Jan. Okay,
Yes.
halos lahat, yes. Lahat halos alam nila, ang feeling nila ay yes, it's a structure.
Okay. Bakit kaya structure yan? Pwede magtanong ako ng isa? Bakit kaya structure? Sige nga po. Baka may sasagot. Ma'am Noreen, ano ang sagot mo?
Structure.
Okay.
Hindi, nakigaya.
Okay. Ba't kaya structure siya? Kasi ano?
Let's wait for their answer.
Oo.
Sabi po ni Ma'am Eleanor, structure because it's collaboration po. Sabi ni Ma'am Hazel, the teacher resolved the issue by providing information.
All right. So there is communication. Check na check. Pak na pak. Thank you so much, Ma'am Noreen. And
Yes.
sumagot.
Si Sir Richard Brian Pacaldo po, sabi niya, it's a team up.
Okay. So may collaboration pa rin, no? Ang
And
galing. Wow.
yeah, from Ma'am Imelda Ligaspi, it's an instruction was clear. Kay Ma'am Alili po ulit,
Very
hindi po
good.
kayo nag-mention ng name. Palagay ko lang po. In general po ang walang
Okay po.
paraning.
Thank you so
Okay
much.
po.
Now, thank you so much. Let's see. What's your comment here for the next bullet? You notice that you're female. Senior high school student says that what's that? Always misses your lectures over the online classes, no? Because her boyfriend visits her at home during that time. Ayan, so if you notice, no, medyo pang bata itong mga scenarios natin. Obviously, we are in the high school platform now. So you told her that she may not finish high school and get pregnant. So you say something, no? You say something about what's going on. Okay, you told her that she may not finish high school and get pregnant. And if she continues to spend time with her boyfriend. So is this structure or not?
Sabi po ni Ma'am Nikki, not structure. Ni Ma'am Angelina, not. Not structure kay Ma'am Hazel. Ma'am Lourdes, not. Ma'am Maribeth, no. Si Ma'am Sonia, not. Si Ma'am Marilyn, not. Sir Russell, not. I think not po. Sabi ni Ma'am Net. Sabi ni Sir Richard, no. Kasi tinanggal ang inspiration. Si Sir Richard Brian Pacaldo, special mention talaga. Si Ma'am Alili Nat po.
Bigyan ng
Mercy,
jacket
no.
yan. Bibigyan natin ng jacket yan, Ma'am Noreen. Okay. Pero may sinabi si teacher, ano? Bakit kaya hindi ito structure? Kasi ano yung plano ni structure? Di ba may
Sabi po Ma'am Net ni Ma'am Gleda, not because you give already judgment to the student.
Okay.
Si Ma'am Hazel, the teacher went to in a conclusion which may not be true.
Oo. So in that way, sinara mo na ang communication ninyo ng bata. I tell you, hindi na yan magko-confide next time. Okay? So let's move on to the next bullet. Thank you so much. After each quiz, you tell your class which items they got wrong. Okay? And what is the reason for the correct answer? Of course, when you say that when you tell them that their answers are wrong, or if an answer is wrong, you would give them also as well the reason why is the correct answer. Is this structure or not? We do this during item analysis, no? As teachers, we know what is analyzing items, test items. So this bullet would would say something about item analysis. Okay, is this structure or not?
Okay, from Ma'am Marilyn Quejetas, it's yes. From Ma'am Lourdes, yes. Structure, karamihan po Ma'am structure. Could be yes, depending. Yes. From Ma'am Richelle, yes, yes. Structure, yes, Ma'am. From Ma'am Maricel. From Ma'am Hazel, it's yes.
Thank you so much. Yes na yes, this is a structure.
Yes, from Ma'am Marilyn Badilla, it's yes.
Thank you, Ma'am Marilyn. Thank you sa mga nag-respond. Okay,
Yes
last
po.
bullet tayo. At the beginning of the school year, you tell your class what behavior you expect from them. All right? You also ask them to write in the comment box. Probably this is during this very season, ano? During your online class, what are the characteristics for them, no, of a good teacher? Is this a structure or not? Bilis.
It's structure, yes, yes, it's structure. Yes, from Sir Puno, it's structure. From Ma'am Palatino, it's structure. Ma'am Rachel, yes po.
Okay.
So most of them answers yes.
Okay.
Yan,
Ano yung answer ni sir na may jacket?
Yes po, yes.
Yes din. Okay.
Yes,
Hindi pa nakita si Sir Brian.
Ma'am Janet, parang madami kang ihahandang jacket nito.
Pwede niyo iba sign pen na lang. Ma'am Ate Lot, paki-jot down na lang ha.
Okay po.
Thank you po sa mga active participants
Nakasagot na
natin.
raw po pala si Sir Richard Bryan.
Anong sagot ka ni Sir Richard Bryan?
Sir Richard, anong sagot mo raw? Yes po ba? Hanapin natin siya.
Okay. Ay, yung mga...
Yes po ang sagot niya.
Okay, yes daw po, ma'am.
So ayaw niya mag-iba, no?
Jacket talaga.
Oo.
Ayaw niya ngayon.
Okay.
Naghabol na jacket.
For the next slide, thank you so much. How do you provide structure to your learners? So we're halfway here. How are we gonna provide structure? All right. So provide students with structure by. So as we said, no, kung ang sinagot nyo kanina, yes, structure, no, it's not structure, yes, structure. Okay. So meaning to say, providing students with structure, we know very well that we should involve them in setting rules for the class. So if we do that, we're providing them structure, helping students find ways to fix their mistakes in a way that helps them to learn. So in one bullet that I showed you, which right there and then cut the communication because you already judge the learner, well, it makes no sense. It actually does not help them deal with their own mistakes, okay, and help them to learn next, okay. Explaining the reasons for rules, okay, being consistent but also fair and flexible. Listen here, controlling your anger. Sige, mamaya may mga situations tayo dyan. Avoiding threats and punishments. So let us all consider all these bullets that we provide structure by using all these bullets in our teaching career or in our system as a classroom teacher or guidance coach or guidance designates, no? Okay, next, we also provide students with structure by when we explain our point of view. It's not just asking them why did you do that? Why is that? Why is your behavior like that? Okay, we also explain them our point of view. When they hurt us, we tell them that they hurt us. Okay, listen to them, listen also, no? Listen as well to the points of view of the learners. Teaching them about the effects of their actions on other people. That is very important. Okay, giving them the information they need to make good decisions. Talking with them and learning about the challenges in their lives. Asking a positive role model and guide. Okay, next is, andyan na ba tayo? Okay, here it is. Providing warmth and structure together. So, as I said, warmth and structure, they go together. Okay. What else? They go together. Ayun nga lang si Ma'am Vivian, no, nawala because of power interruptions. But then I would like to say it again that warmth and structure, they really need to go together. Warmth cannot stand alone. It has to be with structure as discussed by Ma'am RGC. Why? Unahin natin kasi, kailangan ma-establish natin, may scaffold tayo. When we say warmth, it shows love. Okay? How? In words and in actions. When we provide warmth, we think about our learners what? Our learners' feelings, for example. Okay. But then we really need to consider also, am I approachable? Okay. Am I approachable? Another thing is, does my tone of voice create an encouraging and warm environment? That is warm. Okay, so we really need to consider the voice tone. Yung mukha natin, sabi nga kanina ni Ma'am RGC Vivian, nakikita ng bata yan. Nagre-reflect yan kung ano yung stress mo, kung ano yung emotional brain mo, kung mas mataas ba yan, yung emotional brain mo, doon sa thinking brain mo, na overwhelm ka ng mga bagay-bagay, na stress ka na, nagre-reflect talaga yan. So am I approachable? Is my tone of voice creating an encouraging and warm environment? In doing this, children will feel safe, relaxed, no? Relaxed and listened to. They can feel it that, hey, I'm being listened to. When if I talk, if I speak, mom would listen to me. Okay, they will also be encouraged to participate and learn. I tell you, this is gonna work. Okay, warmth teaches children to be what in the long run. No, in the long run, warmth teaches children to be good people who care about others. Okay, now if we put warmth and structure together, then we provide our students to reach what? The long-term goals. So ayan na. And this will change depending on their stage of development. Sinabi na rin to kanina ni Ma'am Vivian that we really need also to um, consider the stages of development, no? Though there is another speaker who would talk about this in the next sessions, no, in stages of development, we need to consider this as well. And identifying differences or individual differences. While, bakit nga, no? Bakit? Kasi, ano yung sabi ni Ma'am Lloyds, not, not all learners learn at the same level at the same time. Okay? So we really need to consider identifying individual differences. While all children go through the same stages of development, of course they do, no? This age bracket, in one specific age bracket, they go through the same stages of development. But children are not alike because they come from different homes. Okay? They come from different homes. Okay. Let me proceed with the next slide. So let us now provide warmth and structure together. All right. But listen here. Before you respond, okay, in the next few more samples, you will be the one to respond. How are we going to use the plan and the tools in responding in the different situations? But before that, let me give you a couple of situations so we can all actually decide really according to the procedure. No, so hindi right away, no, hindi ka na mag-iisip, ay warmth daw ito 'yon, ay structure daw hindi 'yan. Okay. So before you respond, think about all the possible reasons, no? For the student's behavior. So here are the steps now. Okay? Before you respond, think about all the possible reasons for the student's behavior. The second step, remember, what is that? Your long-term goals. Here it is. So we're working on the tools now. Provide warmth. Number 4, provide structure. And then we respond with positive what? Discipline. So it's all about positive discipline. Okay. So think about all the possible reasons for the behavior. What is that? No? We have to consider the child's stage of development, as I say, and individuality. How are we going to do this? Well, you may just like list as many reasons, no, in mind. List as many reasons as you can why a child would behave this way. Okay? And then think about which of those possible reasons might explain this child's behavior in this situation. Okay? Number 2 step. Remember your long-term goals. Diniscuss ito ni Ma'am Riza. Think about the characteristics that we hope our students will develop when they get 25 years old, when they are already finished with their university. What kind of long-term impacts do we hope to have on our students? So imagine that. So may step by step pala to kasi kailangan natin. And then what's next? Provide warmth. Yung sinabi natin kanina. What about that? Think about how we can ensure that the student is safe or feels safe and respected as we solve the problem, or as we give some ways, or as we offer them some ways that we could provide warmth or support. Next one, provide structure. Okay. Think of what the student needs. So ito medyo konkreto na to. Needs to understand about the situation and how you will engage him or her in finding solutions. Kasi concrete na tayo, kailangan may gagawin na sila dito. Finding solutions to the problem. What are some ways that you could provide guidance and information? And the last one is respond with positive discipline. And that is what PDET is. Once we have thought through the problem, we can now respond in a positive way to resolve it. And then involve the student in thinking about and finding solutions. Kasi buhay nila to no? Thinking about, let them think about and find solutions to challenges and difficulties. Okay? So with that, saan na tayo? Let me give you the first scenario. Okay. In grade school medyo ano to, very obvious to sa mga grade 7, grade 8, no? In grade school, ano to, disruptive behavior or talking in class. Soon, when we get back to the normal, which is classroom, instructions na face-to-face, no? At meron na namang ganito, may disruptive behaviors na naman tayo ma-encounter sa loob ng classroom, or those who are talking in class while you're having your classes, no? You are teaching the class and you notice a noisy group of boys and girls at the back near the window. They keep talking and laughing during the lesson. The noise disrupts the class and you find it difficult to concentrate. Of course, sino ba naman? Okay, so following the step by step, what do you think could be the possible reason why these students behave this way? Ops, teka muna. Bago ka mag-react, teacher. Bago magre-react si teacher. Ako, guilty rin dito ha. Hindi ko sinasabing perfect si speaker ngayong hapon. Natututo rin po ako sa mga sinasabi dito kasi guilty rin ako. Yan. Some reasons could be. So I'm giving you already the bullets here of the possible reasons. First, the children may not understand the lesson. So they're talking to each other about the topic. So it's all about the topic pa rin, okay? The second is, one of their classmates may have, what's this? May have shared a joke, di ba? And the others cannot control their laughter. So I'm just giving you possible reasons. No, I'm not saying that it's all the reasons. I'm just giving you a few. The children may have seen something outside the classroom that caught their interest. So that is another reason, possible reason. The children may be getting bored with the lesson. Nako, ano kayong gagawin natin dyan? The children may be talking about something else. So you see, bago tayo mag-react, ito muna, di ba? Ano muna, let's try really to get a minute, no? And think about the possible reasons muna. Step 2, remember the long-term goals. Oops! Ano nga uli ang gusto natin sa mga bata na ito after 20 years? Di ba? Long-term goals. After 25 years, so kailangan natin isipin yon. Remember our long-term goals. We want our children to be able to what? Show respect by listening when someone is talking. Okay? So, syempre, kung ito yung gusto natin, kapag naging mature na sila, we should consider this as well before moving on to the next steps. Okay? We want our children to be able to set priorities. This is another thing. You want the children to be aware of the effect of their actions on others, because some children are exactly, or rather are busy listening to the teacher while they're not. Okay? So you want the children to love learning and prioritize activities in class. Step 3. In this situation, how can you show warmth? Okay, nasa na tayo? Yan. How can we show warmth? Sabi ni Ma'am Vivian, tingnan natin kung pasok na pasok talaga ito. Understand muna that some children can be easily distracted. Okay? Understand that they have different interests and learning styles. Siguro itong mga bata na to, yung mga learning styles na alam natin. Diba? They can be visual, they can be, ano pa ba yung mga learning styles, no? Okay, some learn faster through discussions, yun nga sabi kanina, while some learn better through activities, okay? And we understand as well that children may not always be aware of the effect of their actions on others, okay? So, I'm giving you the next slide. What is the step 4? Okay, step 4, what do we provide? We provide structure. Okay, here they are. Ask them calmly what is happening. Hindi yung wala tayong gagawin, yung makuha ka sa tingin, sabi sabi ni Ma'am, si Ma'am Riza, yung makuha ka sa tingin, hindi na uso ngayon yun, no? Yung titingnan lang natin yung mga bata ng ganyan, tatahimik na sila. So where is communication there? Okay? Ask them calmly what is happening and let the children share what they were talking and laughing about. Okay, and that is, I think, really be making the things more interesting, no? Tell them that you and other pupils or students are distracted by noise. So you see, here are the concrete way of giving or providing them structure. Another is remind them about the rules they have set. Of course, we set rules together with the learners, no? So we go back to the rules, no? When things don't really go well, so we always go back to the rules and remind them, no? Remind them that conversations about other topics may be done between classes and during recess time. Okay? And provide interactive discussions or activities so everyone can participate. Okay, let me see if you're still with me. What is the next thing to do? We've already analyzed what could be the reasons why we consider we go back to the long-term goals, and then we provide warmth, and then we provide structure. What do you think would be the next thing to do? Sige nga, pati nga ng comment section. Back to you, Ma'am Noreen. Ano kaya? So this is step
Yes, ma'am, we're
4.
still waiting for their answers. Sabi ni Ma'am Angelina, respond with positive discipline. Si Ma'am
Wow!
provide PD. Si Ma'am Lourdes, positive discipline. Ma'am Marcris, students will
Okay.
participate actively. Si Ma'am Mylene, positive discipline. Si Ma'am Fia, respond with PD.
All right. Our participants are still active at this very moment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Okay po. Thank you so much, Ma'am Noreen. So we don't stop in step 4. Like we've already provided them warmth and then structure. No. Oh, not yet. So thank you so much. Tama ang mga sagot. We respond with positive discipline. But how? But how? How to respond with this particular situation? Okay? Sinong guilty dito? Nagbato ng eraser at chalk. Hindi ko pa naman nagawa siguro. Wala pa po ako nababato ng ng eraser tsaka chalk. Pero yung makuha ka sa tingin, nagawa ko na yan. Pero responding with positive discipline, eto na po yung in ngayon, mga kapidet, ha? Alright, so step 5, respond now. Responding with positive discipline. How? Do not throw the eraser or chalk. Do not throw shame. Do not shout at the children, especially in front of their classmates. Okay, not anymore. Not anymore. Instead, sabi nga natin kanina, control your anger. Not anymore, no? You really need to control. You really need to control your anger. Practice it, no? It can be very well done for as long as you always practice it. You really need to control your anger, no? Kasi pag nagalit ka, papangit ka, tatanda ka, magka-wrinkles ka. So sinong talo? Di ba ikaw? So i-analyze lang natin step by step, no? And ask them in a calm voice what is going on. Okay, that is responding with positive discipline. Another way is we may also ask them if they have questions about lesson, no? Explain to them that noise can distract your teaching and thinking process. And that is also distracting to their classmates. 'Di ba? In a very calm voice, no, hindi ka sumisigaw, you're not throwing shame, no, sa kanila. Kasi mapapahiya yan sila, okay? Remind them about the rules. Okay, may rules pa rin. 'Di ba? So, my dear kapidet, talagang kailangan natin ng rules. Kasama sila sa paggawa ng rules, okay? At dito safe na safe tayo kasi kasama natin sila sa paggawa ng rules. And of course, listening on that they are part of creating those rules for the class, okay? Tell them that they can discuss other topics during their free time or in between classes. And another way is remind the whole class about the classroom rules and explain to them the importance of what? Listening. All right. So those are the two, what? Probably we can say that the normal situations inside the classroom, no? Okay. Let me give you another one. Okay. What is this all about? Have you experienced this? Can we have a yes or no answer from the participants? Rudeness. Rudeness inside the classroom or rudeness that we encounter with a certain learner, no? Do we have one in the participants?
Yeah, we have one, Ma'am. Then, yes.
Okay. Not only one?
Yes.
We have more?
Yes. Pa rin
Yes.
po kay Ma'am Pantino. Then yes, kay Ma'am Heredero. Ma'am Marie Chris Cacacha, yes pa rin po.
Yes, oo. Meron talaga, hindi ito mawawala. Okay, let me read this to you. All right. You notice that one of your grade 9 students has low grades in most of his subjects. Sino ba naman hindi may stress dito, di ba? Okay. You decide to talk to him first before talking to his parents or guardians. So, ayan. So, tingnan natin yung situation, no? When you were talking to him about his grades, no, not about her grades, he started talking back at you and answering your queries in what you felt was a rude manner. All right. So what is our first step? Okay. What do you think could be the possible reasons? Okay. So ayan. The child may not actually be attempting to be rude. Di ba tayo nga di ba? Sino yung nagsasalita ka lang, nagpapaliwanag ka lang, sasabihin na, uy, ba't ka nagagalit? Diba? Pero hindi ka naman talaga galit, nagpapaliwanag ka lang. So it's the same way siguro, no? Probably we can also include that reason in mind, no? Just for us to have the benefit of the doubt, di ba? Na hindi natin siya kaagad-agad ma-judge. So the child may actually be attempting to be rude. It's just that his usual manner of talking or speaking may be misinterpreted as rudeness by others, okay? Next is, or the child may have a very intense reaction. Bakit nga naman? Kasi isusumbong siya sa magulang, di ba? Okay. And he may be scared about what will happen to him if he fails in most of his subjects. Or the child is not yet able to handle and respond appropriately when given right there and then that kind of feedback. Di ba? Hindi pa na-process ni bata eh. So in that manner, medyo na siya, nagulat siya. And he cannot handle it right away on how to respond to that. Or the child may be frustrated because he could not explain himself properly. So that is his way, no? So let us all consider these notes, no, for step 1. Okay? Step 2. All right. Let us remember again our long-term goals. Ano ba uli yung gusto natin sa bata na to? 'Di ba? Remember, no child should be left behind. So, ano ang long-term goals natin sa bata na to? Isipin pa rin natin. We want the child to know how to control. No? So, pag naturuan natin ang bata na to, we are actually instilling to that child how to control and manage anger or intense feelings. And we want the child to be able, no, to do that thing when he gets older. When he gets older, he know actually how to control and manage anger or intense feelings. We want that child to be able to communicate using constructive language in any situation. So you see that for the last bullet here, we want the child to be able to respond to any kind of feedback in a non-violent way. So you see, if we will be able to have in mind that dealing with this kind of rudeness or dealing with this kind of behavior by remembering our long-term goals would actually give this young mind this long-term effect when they get older. Okay? And step 3. Ayan, what is step 3? Okay, ano nga yung step 3? How can we show warmth? How can we show warmth? Understand that he's not being disrespectful nor challenging your authority. Okay, so yun, sabihin lang natin in a very calm voice. Okay, hindi tayo mag-judge kaagad. Understand that sometimes children answer rudely because they could not manage their frustrations or anger. I tell you, marirealize din nila yan, no? If they are the one to really be at the calm side. Okay? And then, what is the next thing to do? If we show warmth, what's next? We give structure. Papaano? Okay? So we do not just stop by giving warmth. Okay, may step 4 tayo. Give them or provide them structure. How? Una muna talaga, control your anger, no? Mga kapidet, nako, mga kapidet, mga kaguruan, mga mahal kong fellow teachers, let us control our anger and handle the situation accordingly. Tell the child how we feel when he talks or when they talk back at us in a very rude tone or use rude language, no? Siguro looking back, no, at the experience that we had before when we already experienced rudeness, no? Compare natin. Ano ba dapat ang ginawa natin doon sa nagawa na nating dealings doon sa situation na yon, no? Start your sentence with, you know what, I feel really sorry when you talk to me that way. I feel hurt, no? Yan. When talking about the effect of her or his behavior on you or their behavior on us. And then remind them about the class rules, di ba? Ano ba? Kung may class rules kayo, ano? Be polite at all times. Ilagay nyo yun. Be courteous at all times. Diba? Do not swear. Ayan. Yung mga simple rules, konkretong rules, ilagay yan natin sa ating mga class rules. And then, another is tell the child that you want to help him perform better in school. That is one, no? That is one good thing that we need to tell the child because it will help him along the way. Okay, and we have, what is the next step? Step 5, respond with positive discipline. Ayan. Sige, how? How are we gonna respond with positive discipline? Instead of getting angry and punish the child, calm down. Manage your anger. Di ba? Yung mga stress management. Sige, calm down muna tayo. Amuyin ng bulaklak. Amuyin ng soup. Inhale, exhale. I tell you, it will work. No, it will work. Okay, what's next? Tell the child, you know what? I feel disrespected when you spoke rudely to me. Okay, mention exactly, no? The word that offended you. To let him know that those words are not beautiful. They are hurtful words. So the child has to know it right there and then. All right? And then acknowledge the child's feelings of anger. We need to acknowledge it, no? Maybe because they are frustrated. Maybe because they have fears, no? About the possible consequences of having low grades. Okay? How do we respond? Assure him that you want to help him. What? Succeed. We want to help him succeed. And we would not just let him do that. Okay. Listen to the child's response or explanation. This is very important. We need to listen to them. What is their explanation? Ask him what he thinks he should do to resolve this issue. Diba? Dalawa tayo. Ayusin natin ito. I-resolve natin ang issue. Okay? Of course, may input ka, may explanation yung bata, and you work together. Allow the child to analyze. Let him analyze the issue and propose solutions. What made the grades really get low, no? So ano yun? Paano gagawin nyo ngayon, no? So you make concrete rules, you make concrete ways, solutions to the issue. Allow the child to analyze the issue. Let him analyze it and propose solutions himself. Okay? Help the child evaluate the solutions and teach the child how to express his feelings as well. You know what? When we get to have the feeling of showing that we are angry, that we are really upset, that would hinder the child to express his feelings. And that would not be a really good thing for him. Kasi nasusuppress yung kanyang sarili. Sabi nga ni Sir Dale, doon sa kwento niya, kapag napagalitan, namura, siguro napalo yung bata, hayaan nyo lang yan, iiyak lang yan. Di ba doon sa kwento, mamaya yan tapos na. Yung pala, hindi pa. Kasi may mas malalim pa na issue na dapat na mare-resolve, no? Okay. So, I'm still okay? Are you with me? Ano ba?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. Marami pa po na nakikinig. Still 157.
Okay. Thank you so much. Sige. How do you provide? Kayo naman. Sige, tingnan natin. How do you provide warmth and structure in situations? Ito, very usual thing. Sige nga. No assignments or projects. Sinong kapidet dito ang nai-stress dito? No assignments or projects. Sige nga. Taas ang kamay. Ako po, ma'am. Me, ma'am. May sumagot na ba? Sino na-stress dito? Nakaka-stress talaga
Me,
to.
ma'am. Me, sabi ni Ma'am Noor, sabi rin ni Ma'am Socorro, me, ma'am.
Oo, nakaka-stress. Alam mo to, no? Tapos graduating ka pa. Saan tayo magkuha dito na i-compute natin?
Sabi
Sige
ni
nga.
Ma'am Elia, me po. Me, sabi ni Ma'am Eileen, me po.
Thank you. So you're still alive and kicking, my dear
Yes, ma'am. Marami
kapidet.
po sila. Me po, sabi ni Ma'am Salve, si Ma'am Ruby, me.
Live ba tayo?
Live, ma'am. Live. Meron pa po
Ay.
tayo sa FB. Aside from 154 dito sa ating Zoom meeting.
Yes, thank you so much. Also, let us try to look at the situation here. A graduating high school student, no? A graduating high school student in your advisory class is in danger of failing. All right. He has several projects in different subjects that he could not submit. Ayan. So, sige. Nangyayari to ha. Totoo ito. There are also projects that he was not able to do. OMG. When you ask him why this is so, he said that he is always running out of time to do the projects. Stressful ba? Obviously. Diba? But how are we gonna deal with this? Okay, let me give you the slide. Follow the steps here. So, it's your turn, mga kapidet. It's your turn. I'm giving you, Ma'am Noreen, is it okay if I'm gonna give them 5 minutes or 3 minutes? You
Yes,
think 5
ma'am.
minutes? 3 minutes, no? 3 minutes. And then, may I suggest that if you answer here, mga kapidet, give us your answer or one answer, no? For step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Ma'am Noreen, Ate Lot, timer naman po, please. Maybe 3 minutes. Thank you so much. 3 minutes is set now. Charan. Nagpe-pray ako dito. Sana hindi talaga ako makat ng paleko eh. Okay.
Yes, it's exactly 3:42, so we'll end at 3:45 for their answers, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much sa timekeeper. Sige, tingnan natin sino mabibigyan ng jacket. Jacket ba o sign pen na lang, no? Sign pen, Ate Lot, no?
Sige, sign pen.
Oo, sige, tingnan
Parang
natin.
marami na tayong prizes dyan kay Sir Dale na table.
Sir Dale, baka naman Sir Dale. Andito pa ba si Sir Dale? So, eto
Naiipon po sa table niya yung mga prizes simula pa nun. So,
Oo nga
madadagdagan ng sign pen ni Ma'am Antonieta.
I like that. I love the way you say it. Okay. All right. Reminding every kapidet here, follow the steps here. Let us see how we're gonna deal with this, with this situation, no?
Meron pa raw
Yes.
prize, sabi ni Sir Dale sa office, ma'am.
Magpapakain siya sa atin pag natapos tayo dito?
Sa niya,
ganyan. I love that.
Meron pa sa office, ma'am, sabi niya.
All right. Wow, that's great. That's great. So, ang gandang Anong tawag niya sa psychology? Yung reward system na yan.
Okay. Enforcement.
Ayan, enforcement. Oo.
Lumalabas ang pagka-psychologist.
Ako po talaga ay natutuwa sobrang while waiting for the answers to get in, I'm really proud and I'm really happy to be part of the RGCs here. Really part of the beautiful people here, no? Salamat po sa pagtiwala. Salamat, pinagkatiwalaan niyo ako. Thank you, Ma'am Nurin and Ma'am Shi, no? So, si Ma'am Shi ko na andito. Sa lahat ng mga RGCs, mga registered guidance counselors, thank you so much for having me here. While waiting for the answers, Ate Lot, thank you. Okay, basahin natin kung may answer na po. So step 1, what do you think could be the possible reason, why a child might behave that way? Step 2, remember the long-term goals. Step 3, how can we show warmth? Step 4, how can we provide structure? And step 5, respond with what? Positive discipline. All right, do we have one now?
Wala pa pong sumasagot.
Wala pa. Naku, ano bang big prize na dito, naghihintay? Sige, tingnan natin. Tingnan natin anong gagawin ng ating mga kapidet. You know what? This is, I think, one of the usual things, no, na encounter ni teacher inside the classroom. With a certain class, no, with especially an advisory class. Okay, meron talagang ganito kahit sa ganitong situation, sa ganitong season. Okay, so how I wish there is already one answer that got in. Kumusta kaya ang stress level ni Ma'am Vivienne? Ma'am Vivienne, paramdam ka naman.
She's back, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
May kuryente na po sa San Jose.
Sige.
Ayan, we have already an answer, ma'am, from Ma'am Lourdes de Mesa of Siksika National High School. Don't give much attention anymore, or maybe he has other priorities rather
Ma'am
than...
Noreen, step 1 yan? Step 1 ba yan?
Step
Okay
1
po.
ito.
Thank
or
you.
Or lack of financial support.
All right. Yes. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Lourdes. So other answers po, what do you think would be the possible reason for not submitting homework, Ma'am Net, or project?
Yes po, projects. Oo. Graduating yan. And he is in the brink of failing already. Okay. So we're expecting here a full or complete answer, probably, for how are they going to deal with this. So using the step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So a complete answer would be really appreciated.
Yes, ma'am. We have here Ma'am Nikki Timbangkaya, also of Siksikan High School, National High School. Maybe the student is working while studying or having family issues or has difficulties in time management.
Okay, for step 2.
Ma'am Luz, meron yatang complete answer si Ma'am Gleda Matunog.
Okay. Ma'am Gleda Matunog. Wait. Muna ha, saglit lang. Hinahanap ko kay Ma'am Gleda.
Si Sir Brian, wala ba?
Ang nakikita ko pa dito sa ang kay Ma'am
basahin
Ofelia Ricalde. O sige, Ma'am. Please, yung
Basahin ko
kay
kay
Ma'am
Ma'am
Reda.
Reda. Number one niya, Ma'am Net, the
Yes
student
po.
might be doing her own earning. That's why she's always in trouble doing her task. Number
Okay.
two, tell the student what you want her to be in the future. Number three, give her
Yes.
assurance that you understand the situation.
Alright.
Yun po,
Okay.
hanggang
Okay.
number three.
Hanggang na, oh, hindi na kumpleto.
Ang kay Ma'am Ricalde, Ma'am Ofelia Ricalde, ma'am, yung number one niya po, talk first what could be the reactions, why he is running out of time in doing his projects, maybe because he is a working student. Number two niya,
Yes.
remind ko naman sa kanya ang result kapag hindi namin natapos or nadaanan positively itong stage na to. And
Number two yan. Number two yan.
Number two, yes.
Okay po.
And number three, we will draw, nawawala si ma'am. We will draw some ways or advices on how to cope with the time needed for him to complete the task. Number
Okay.
four, give
Yes.
him more time and assist him in doing the project. And number five, monitor him positively by giving feedback with the make-up moves he is doing.
Okay, so kumpleto.
Ay, Ma'am
Thank you so
Ofelia po.
much. Thank you, Ma'am Ofelia. Okay po, pasok na pasok po sa dito sa procedure na to yung mga sagot nyo po, no? Thank you so much. So, to give you more possible answers here, no? Especially in dealing with a child not submitting projects and activities or assignments, especially when he's graduating, no? So for number one, what do you think would be the possible reason? No assignments or projects and all that, no? Probably, this could be some. I'm not saying all, this could be some. The student may have low persistence level. So sinabi yan kanina, no? Bakit kaya? Siguro, she has or he has difficulty managing his time. No, bakit hindi ma-manage yung time? Minsan, ano yung sabi kanina, ma'am, yung sagot kanina, working student. So if you're working as well as studying, perhaps you cannot really balance school work from work life, no? So that would be one reason. Or the student may be pressured by peers, no? Probably they are very busy doing some other things like ano ba yung pinakamadalas gawin ngayon? Yung napupuyat dahil sa kalalaro ng gadgets, no? Okay. The project may not be suited to him. That is why he lacks motivation and all that. Okay. So for step two, remember the long-term goal. So we need to really discuss this with her or with him because we want the student to be able to manage time and balance schoolwork. You know what, mga kapidet, we should not be really we should not get tired of doing all this. Kasi nga sabi, practice makes perfect, no? So we really need to practice all this, no? And we need to tell the child or the student to balance schoolwork and other factors in life. And we want the student to set priorities. So for now, what are his priorities? Okay? So that is one thing. So those are the things that we may tell them in coming up with a long-term goal, because we want the student to keep trying even if the projects may be difficult. We want the student to ask for help when he has difficulties. We want the student to become competent person. So that is our long-term goal. May long-term goal tayo na susundin, no? Step 3. How can we show warmth? Okay, sabi nga kanina, that is also a reflection that we talk to the student in private, no? That we show concern. So that is warmth. We show concern to the student regarding his performance in school. Ay, kung di ba naman tayo concerned, we let him fail. Bakit ba? Balikan mo. That's all. But it's not anymore now. Okay? We have to be really concerned about him. Why? Because we are setting goal, a long-term goal for him. And then we provide support and guidance. Diyan lang tayo, no? In a calm voice, Rather than punishment and criticism na ibato natin sa kanila, we provide support and guidance. Okay? Step 4, how do we provide structure? We provide clear. Ayan. Clear na. Clear na dapat ngayon. Clear instructions about how to do the projects. Okay, so ito muna, ganitong araw, ito muna ang gawin mo, ha? And then we monitor it. I-monitor natin hanggang sa mairaos ni batang ito ang graduation niya. So very clear, meron kayong clear picture in mind. Ask the student about possible time-saving strategies. Okay, so we work the student and you and for example, no, you resolve it together. Provide information about the importance of completing projects. So that is structure, and let him know that he can always ask for help if he needs it. And then after that, respond with positive discipline. Di ba? Yan pa rin. So instead of telling students that they will fail the subject if they don't comply with the requirements, let us show support and concern for the student. Ask him if he needs help, di ba, in doing the project. Let us negotiate. Maghagal tayo. How can he make up for the assignments and the time loss and submitting all the projects here, no? Okay, and ask his suggestions as well. You know what? It has to be a two-way traffic, no? Ask the suggestions. We work together for the suggestions. What is the best possible way to accomplish the task? The student may need to be shown how learning projects and assignments may improve his work projects. And we also need to encourage students to help each other in completing assignments. You know what? We need to discuss this to our class, no? And let us all encourage our students to help each other. Okay? So, yan. Pwede nang bitawan ng mga kapidet, Ate Lot, Ma'am Noreen. So for your assignment, ito. Kala nyo tapos na kayo. Hindi pa po. So here, how do you provide warmth? Following all the procedures that I have presented, no? How do you provide warmth and structure in the following situations? So what are the situations? The usual thing that we can encounter inside the classroom, cutting classes, absenteeism or tardiness, violation of rules such as vandalism, cheating, or even smoking, no? So the discussion of the various situations here that we have already mentioned is aimed at providing guidance to teachers in problem solving, using positive discipline to what? You know what? We can call it common classroom challenges, no? Common classroom challenges. Common classroom challenges, cutting classes, absenteeism or tardiness and all that. Okay, so may assignment kayo. Again, I would like to show the slide to you. In doing your assignment here, probably you have already have the screenshot of this. Please follow the steps here. Step 1, what do you think could be the possible reasons why a child might behave on a particular way? Number 2, remember the long-term goals. Number 3, how can you show warmth in that situation? Number 4, how can you provide structure? And number 5, how do you respond using the positive discipline? Okay, so ayan. Next is, okay, you know what, positive discipline, this slide would actually give us that, or tell us that involves thoughtful and holistic approach to our relationships with young people. It may seem difficult, as I said a while ago, right now, but it will help make our interactions with students more respectful and caring. And in the longer term, that investment will provide a happier and calmer classroom and school environment. No, and I hope we're one in this, no? So just follow the steps here. Follow the steps. Okay, yan. Follow the steps as I said, and then it will lead us to the right way. Okay? So with that, doing all that, following the steps, we now know, ba't ba ganito we now know that we know better, and we know now that we do better. Yun po yung ibig sabihin ng slide na yan. Pagpasensyahan nyo na, kayo na po ang umunawa. Okay? With that, thank you so much, mga kapidet. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Salamat sa Diyos at hindi nag-black out. Thank you. For more questions, you can always use the chat box for that, and we will deal with that or acknowledge that. Thank you so much. Back to the beautiful Pasis, moderators, Ma'am Noreen, Ate Lot. Mwah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma'am Janet, my Antonieta Miguel.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So congratulations, Ma'am, for a very comprehensive explanation of what a structure is, how to provide the structure. Now, mga kapidet, maraming salamat po for tuning in. Gusto ko pong ibalik sa pagkakataong ito ang aming guidance counselor, si Ma'am Vivienne, para muli po ay maibigay niya yung mga sinasabi natin, how to provide warmth. We are so thankful na hindi po ninyo kami iniwan sa kabila ng brownout na to. So thank you rin po Paleko para sa pagbabalik ninyo ng power dito sa San Jose. Again, without much ado, I would like to give you Ma'am Vivienne. Before pala po, sorry po, Ma'am Janet, most of our participants po are saying thank you sa ating chat box.
Sana may natutunan sila sa akin.
Sabi nga po, ang galing niyo po, Ma'am Tunet.
Thank you so much.
Kung meron pong questions kay Ma'am Tunet, she will be glad to answer all your questions after the talk of Ma'am Vivienne. Thank you very much po. And now, here we are with Ma'am Vivienne. Ma'am Vivienne, please.
Okay. Hello po. Good afternoon po ulit. Thank you, Ma'am Tonet. Ma'am Net, maraming salamat
Yes po. Yes, it's nice to see you again, Ma'am Vivienne. I'm actually, nawala na ba ako sa pag-present?
Ma'am, paano na lang po yung share screen?
Okay. Ayun, nakita ko na siya. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Salamat po. May mga bagay po talaga no, na beyond our control. Pero hindi po tayo magpapatalo. Tuloy-tuloy po ang ating positive discipline discussion. No? At nauna na si structure, kasya kay warmth. Pero sa tingin ko po maganda rin. Mas maganda na mas nagkaroon tayo ng bigger perspective sa pag-provide ng warmth and structure sa ating mga learners. So kanina bigla pa akong napainom ng glutamate para sa stress na dinala ni brownout. Pero nakam din po ako kasi alam ko naman na maraming pwedeng maging alternatives na para matuloy ang ating talakayan. So actually, sobrang excited po ako sa topic na ito, ang providing warmth. Kaya po please bear with me. Balikan po natin, isa-isahin po natin ulit. Kanina po na naputol tayo dito sa what is warm at tinry ko pong i-share kanina 1 to 5. Narinig niyo po ba yung explanation ko during the brownout using the data na medyo mahina?
Ma'am V, naputol tayo sa number 5.
So may number 5. O sige po. So pwede po nating balikan ng konti. So ano lang po no, sa number 5, warmth is showing student that you care about them. So tulad po ng sinabi ko kanina, napaka-importante na iparamdam po natin sa ating mga learners yung malasakit natin sa kanila. At saka kailangan din nating alamin, kumustahin sila, kumain ba sila bago sila pumasok sa school, kumusta sila sa house, may problema ba or okay lang ba sila, may nagkasakit ba sa kanila or sa kanilang family. So kailangan po na napakahalaga na hindi natin dinidedma yung mga ganitong details sa buhay ng ating mga learners. At kung halimbawa man po na ang ilan sa kanila ay hindi nakakapag-submit or hindi nakaka-retrieve, hindi nakakakuha ng mga modules, alamin natin ano kaya ang nangyari sa kanila. Marami sa panahon ngayon, napakarami na pong paraan para magkaroon tayo ng communication with them, para maipakita natin sa kanila na we care for them, no? At ito ay isa sa mga way upang maipakita natin yung love, yung warmth daw, ang kanyang synonym niyan ay love. Okay, so next slides please. Ayan po. So warm increases students' cooperation, interest, motivation, and love for learning. So napakasarap po magturo kapag ganito yung ating mga learners, no? At syempre, mas mamahalin ng mga learners sina ma'am and sir. At mas madali naman, in return, mas madali talagang turuan yung mga bata kung excited din sila sa kanilang pag-aaral. Okay? At pag sina ma'am at sir ay may pagkakamali, iintindihin din sila ng mga bata. Kasi kapag sila yung nagkamali, alam nila, confident sila, secure sila na maiintindihan sila ni teacher. Okay? So, kapag nagpakita po tayo ng love sa ating pagtuturo, yung mga learners ay they will love to learn din. So, yun po yung magic kapag warm yung environment yung learning environment ng mga bata. And dahil meron tayong malasakit sa kanila, may malasakit din sila sa atin. Okay, so yan po yung beauty ng positive discipline using warm. Okay, next slide po. Okay, warm is the opposite of feeling fear. So warm help us feel safe, sabi dito, and we gradually learn that we won't be hit physically or emotionally. So kung ginagawa po natin ito o kung nagawa natin ito noon, so bawiin na po natin, huwag na po natin itong gawin. Dahil hindi po ito nakakatulong sa learning mode ng mga bata. Okay? And the fear goes away and we are able to engage our thinking brain. So, makaka-focus na sila kasi hindi na sila stressed. Okay? Warm help us learn better. Okay? So, next slide po. And also, fear makes it hard to learn. Okay? Fear of being, next slide po. Again, fear of being hit physically or emotionally. It is hard to remember the lesson. Poor performance in tests or academic. So, kapag anxious po kasi yung mga bata natin, no, hindi nila ma-absorb or hindi nila ma-remember yung itinuturo natin. At dahil dito, ang nagiging resulta po ay yung poor performance or yung hindi maganda yung kanilang performance sa school, both academics at saka yung mga extra activities. Okay? Kasi merong takot at hindi sila makafocus sa mga dapat nilang matutunan. Okay? At kapag po sinisigawan natin sila, habang halimbawa pinapabasa natin, especially di po ba mga grade 7, grade 8, marami pa sa kanila yung yes, marunong magbasa, pero yung comprehension hindi pa ganun kataas. Sometimes hindi pa nila naiintindihan yung kanilang binabasa. So lalo na po kapag merong fear, lalo na kapag sila ay takot. So binabasa lang ng hindi naiintindihan. Okay, next slide po. Okay, fear makes it hard to stay calm. Yung feeling unsafe, emotional brain and thinking brain disconnect. Yun po yung palagi nating sinasabi kahapon hanggang ngayon. And then constant state of fight or flight, freeze. Ito po yung mga behavior problems na nangyayari. So kahit po tayo na kahit mga adult na tayo, kapag tayo po ay pumasok sa school, no, na hindi natin natapos yung mga paperworks, yung mga deadlines, natatakot tayo, meron tayong fear. Natatakot tayo kay principal, natatakot tayo kay head teacher, sa ating mga grade level chairman, ganyan. Aligaga tayo eh. Kasi may takot tayo, meron tayong kaba sa dibdib. At dahil dito, nadi-disconnect yung ating thinking brain sa emotional brain natin. Alam naman natin yung ating gagawin. Pero dahil stress tayo, tense na tayo, parang hindi na natin alam kung ano ba yung gagawin natin. We cannot think anymore. Okay? Mas nangingibabaw na yung kaba. And papasok na rin yung behavioral problem. So sabi niya yung fight, yung alam mo makakaramdam ka ng hindi maganda na you know, and then yung iba naman ay walk out, yung iba naman ay talagang nag-freeze. So yan po yung mga nangyayari sa atin na kapag tayo po ay stress, okay? So kung ito po mga bagay na ito ay nangyayari sa atin, mas lalo na sa ating mga learners. Okay? Kasi sila mas younger, mas hindi pa nila kayang makontain o ma-process yung mga nangyayari. Okay? So, next slide po. So, warm makes learning easier. So, ito nga po yung feeling safe from being physically and emotionally hurt. So, kapag hindi sila nag-aalala na mapapagalitan sila, mas fresh po yung isip nila. At makita natin, mas magiging calm. Okay? Mas magiging calm sila. Pasulat ko dyan, calm regulated. Okay? And then, ang magiging result po niyan ay yung fewer behavior problem. So, nababawasan po yung mga behavior problem ng ating mga learners. Kasi, hindi impulse yung gumagana. Kundi very mindful sila sa sitwasyon. Ayan. So, okay, dun sa baba po, makikita natin dyan, kung ganun yung sitwasyon, very mindful sila. So, of course, they will receive information and they think about it and they also remember it. And then, ang result po nito ay better academic performance. Yan. So, next slide po. Okay, next slide please. Yan. So, in a warm and caring climate, students want to cooperate with their teachers and each other. So, makikita po natin dito, sabi niya warm, encourages short-term cooperation and teaches long-term values. So, babalikan po uli natin no, yung mga long-term goals natin para sa mga bata. So, yung mga long-term values na gusto nating magkaroon o maging sila in the future. Okay? So, ngayon po, magkakaroon po tayo ng another activity, no? Okay? So, para ma-identify natin. Yung kanina sa senior ni Ma'am Net, in-identify natin kung structure ba ito. Ngayon naman, titingnan naman natin, i-identify natin kung warm ba or not warm. Sige po, next slide please. Okay. So, let us next slide po. Yan. Salamat po, Ma'am Claire. Okay, let us check or evaluate ourselves kung naintindihan ba natin or kung warm ba ito or hindi siya warm. So, okay. So, pwede po natin gamitin ulit ang ating mga chat box para po sa ating mga sagot. Okay, so number 1, sabi po dito, your learner crack a joke in the middle of online class and you posted an LOL or a laughing emoji. Ano po ba ito? Warm or not warm? Sige po, pwede po natin warm. Yan, warm. Ma'am Catherine, warm. Okay po. So, yan no. Warm po siya. Kasi it makes our learner, yung having fun with them, yung parang nararamdaman ng mga learners natin na nakiki-join tayo sa kanila, that we're having fun with them. So, making them emotionally secure. So, yung makipagtawanan din tayo sa kanila. Okay, to make them feel more comfortable. So, let us laugh with our learners. Kasi tayo din naman po, di ba, kapag ka nag-joke at walang tumawa, nakakasad. Kaya napakaganda rin pong gesture. At saka po syempre, pag mga teachers, ganyan, tapos nag-chat with the student, masarap din sa pakiramdam ng estudyante na si teacher ay belong. Na si teacher ay nakiki-joke sa kanila, nakikipag-usap ng parang friend, gano'n. So, isa po yan sa masasabi nating warm. na gesture. Okay, so next po, you told your class you will give out a prize to the learner who will get a perfect score in your quiz. Okay, warm po ba yan or not warm? Okay, may sumagot po ng warm, 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 warm. Okay, so karamihan po warm, no?
Ma'am Vivian, karamihan po talaga warm. Sabi nga ni Sir Brian, as long as it's a good joke.
May nakita ko sumagot ng not warm kanina. Hindi ko nag-get kung sino, pero may not warm. Okay? Pero, actually, mga kapidet, ito po talaga ay, sa totoong buhay, hindi po siya warm. Kasi, ayan, si Ma'am Maricel Bonete. Okay, kasi po, hindi po siya warm kasi it can actually create emotional insecurity sa ating mga learners. Kasi,
yes, ma'am.
Hindi po sila
si Ma'am Gleda Matunog po, not warm ang sagot niya. Siya po yung sumagot ng not warm.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you po. Okay. So, yun po, no, not warm siya. Kasi nakaka-create po ito ng emotional insecurity sa ating mga learners. Kasi po, di ba, sa isang classroom, kapag ang nakakakuha ng mga matataas na grades, yung mga talagang mga bright and shining student. How about po yung mga middle lang, yung mga hindi masyado? So, nagkakaroon po sila ng insecurity. Kaya po, ang pagbibigay po ng mga prize sa class ay hindi po siya warm. Dahil po nakakapagbigay po siya ng fear or ng stress sa mga student. Okay? So, medyo nahati yung ating mga ang ating mga kapidet ng pananaw about it. Okay, number 3, you use various emojis to appreciate your learners' hard work. Ayan. So, ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Maricel, para lahat daw happy. Ayan. So, number 3 po. Okay. Warm, Ma'am Beverly. Thank you po. Ma'am Catherine, warm. Okay, Ma'am Sonia, warm. So, totoo po yun, no? Na warm po kasi it shows that we care about them, that we appreciate them. Yan. So, next po, number 4, you know which learners in your class like group work and which one individual work. Okay, ano po ba ito? Warm or not warm? Ayan, warm. Okay. Yan, si Ma'am Irene, warm. Thank you po. Ma'am Marilyn, warm. Ma'am Hermaline, Ma'am Josephine. Okay, so meron po bang not warm doon kanina? Masyadong mabilis eh. Hindi ko masyadong makita. But anyway, ito pong ating number 4 ay warm. Kasi ito po ay nagpapakita na aware tayo sa academic at saka sa social needs ng ating mga learners. At doon po na area natin sila mas matutulungan according to their preferences. Kasi alam naman po natin may mga bata talaga na hindi pinanganak na leader. Pero magaling sila mag-follow. Diba? Kailangan meron nag-lead sa kanila at doon sila nag-excel. Pero meron din naman mga bata na mas gusto nila mag-work na sila lang, individual. Okay? So, dapat po alam natin yung mga characteristic ng ating mga learners. Okay, number 5, after a distractive typhoon hit your learners' community, you did not mention anything about it in the following day. Ayan, not warm, not warm, not warm. Meron ako nakita isang warm kanina. Okay, not. Okay, so totoo po yun, no, na not warm. Not showing warm talaga. Kasi kapag alam natin na nagkaroon ng disaster or nagkaroon ng hindi magandang pangyayari sa place or sa family ng student natin, ng learners natin, dapat po ay pinag-uusapan natin. So pagpasok niyan the next day, dapat ay ipakita natin na concerned tayo. So kailangan ay kumustahin natin sila. Ayan, marami pa rin pong sumasagot ng not warm. Maraming salamat po. Okay? Kailangan ay maipakita natin sa ating learner at saka sa kanyang family that we care about them. At any help na pwede nating maibigay para ma-lessen yung burden nila. Okay? Or yung trauma na na-experience nila. Hindi po kailangan na finances yung ating itutulong, pero pwedeng emotionally, ganyan. Pwede natin silang i-comfort, pwedeng, mapasaya man lang natin sila, or yung malaman lang nila na we care. Okay? So, yun po. Maraming salamat. Empathize. Thank you, Ma'am Hazel. Ayan po. So, next slide po, Ma'am Claire. Thank you. Okay. So, now, how do you provide warmth to your learners in the current situation of blended learning? Okay, sige po, pwede pong isulat natin ang ating mga sagot. Paano daw po? Okay? How do you provide warmth to your learners in the current situation of blended learning? Okay. Ayan. Meron po bang sumasagot? Ma'am Noreen, Ma'am Luz? Wala akong nakikita.
Wala pa po, ma'am.
Wala pa. O, sige po. Pero, okay. So, ayan, showing empathy kay Ma'am Beverly. Ayan. So, by considering their strength and weaknesses. Thank you po, Ma'am Eleanor. Okay. So, alam ko po na pag kumusta sa kanila by chat or call. Thank you, Ma'am Mary Chris. Opo. So, totoo po, no? Iba-iba po yung mga ginagawa natin, showing empathy kay Ma'am Marilyn. Okay, at may mga sarili tayong style kung paano po tayo magre-reach out o magpo-provide ng warmth sa ating mga learners. Ayan, video call daw, may FaceTime. Ayan, reach them in any way. So, totoo po yun, no? Iba-iba po yung ways natin kung paano natin i-reach out or ipapakita yung ating care sa ating mga student. Yun, simple sending prayers or ipag-pray talaga natin sila, katulad ng sinabi ni Sir. Okay, so I think, okay, sa mga answer ninyo, we will learn from each other, no? Siguro, yan, chat or text, marami yung mga hindi pa ginagawa, yung mga hindi natin ginagawa, na, oy, pwede pala kasi ginagawa ni teacher na ganito. Ayan. So, pwede po tayong matuto. Kaya maganda po na tayo ay nag-share ng ating mga kuro-kuro, ng ating mga ideas para po matuto tayo sa bawat isa. Yan, wear a smile, sabi ni Ma'am Josephine. So, thank you po, ma'am. Okay, so, maganda na ito nga, sabi ko kanina, nag-sharing tayo para po magamit natin or pwede nating gayahin yung mga ginagawa ng iba. Okay? Na pwede ring maging effective na paraan para sa mga learners natin. Ayan. So, halimbawa nga po, yung alam yung interest nila, kumustahin sila, or kapag may questions about sa modules, pwede nating sagutin or dapat nating sagutin ng maayos. Sabi nga, huwag daw tayong judgmental sa ating mga learners. Okay po. Next slide po. So, we can create a warm classroom environment, okay, by getting to know our learners as people and where they are from. So, maganda po na kilalanin talaga natin sila, who they are, yung mga strength and weaknesses nila. Pwede nga po, pati yung family background nila. Pag minsan, okay din to know their family, yung mga financial status nila, ganyan, para alam natin how to help them. And then also, encouraging them when they are having difficulty, no? So, show them that we care. So, napaka-importante po na talagang pinapakita natin, hindi yung secret. We care, pero secret lang, hindi masyadong obvious. So, ipa-obvious po natin. Ayan, so, nature naman po, I'm sure mag-agree po ang lahat, no? Na yan, sabi nga daw ni Ma'am Noreen, usap tayo, sabi ni Ma'am Pia. Okay, so I'm sure kasi nature naman po talaga ng mga teacher yung mag-encourage. Diba? So I think walang problema dito. Am I right, mga teacher? Diba? Talagang parang pag teacher ka, naka-built-in na sa'yo yung maging encourager. Okay, so help them kung kinakailangan. Talagang encourage natin ang ating mga learners. And then recognizing their efforts and successes. Kaya maganda nga po ngayon kahit na wala tayong face-to-face, pero isang click nga lang, maisisend na natin that we care. Like yun, using emojis, ganyan. Not only sa mga learners, pwede rin sa ating sa parents ng mga learners natin. Maganda rin na-recognize natin sila, na-appreciate natin sila. Okay? Support uplifting them when they are facing challenges in their lives. So let them feel, nandito lang tayo. Nandito lang tayo and that they can count on us. Okay, so now we are ready to help them. Okay, so next po, create a warm classroom environment by telling them that you believe in them. So sabihin natin sa kanila, express natin sa kanila na naniniwala tayo sa kakayanan nila. Naniniwala tayo sa kanila. And then, looking at things from their point of view. So kaya dapat kahit papaano po ay kilalanin natin sila para malaman natin kung paano sila mag-isip, sensitive ba sila, kung ano yung mga perspective nila sa buhay, kung paano ba yung magiging reaction nila kapag ganito yung sitwasyon. Okay, so next, sharing humor with them, having fun with them. Okay, so sharing humor with them. So parang isip ko, huwag tayong poker face. Again, smile lang, yung happy lang, okay? Happy mode lang tayo para maging komportable sila sa atin. Okay? Next, listening to them. Okay, napaka-importante ng pakikinig. Ang pakikinig po, it can save life. Diba? Nakakaligtas siya ng buhay. Kasi kapag minsan, nakikinig lang po tayo, nakikinig ka lang, wala ka pang sinasabi, nako-comfort na sila. Especially kapag teacher, iba talaga yung dating niyan sa ating mga learners. Kapag kinausap sila ni teacher, talagang alam ko na ang mga estudyante natin ay yung respect nila sa teacher and they really feel privileged kapag kinausap sila ni teacher. Kaya kapag binigyan ng time ni teacher ang isang estudyante, napakalaking bagay nito sa kanila kasi they really feel better, they really feel love. Okay, kapag nagbigay ng time si teacher, kaya let us give time sa pakikinig sa kanila. And then last, showing them that they are respected even when they make mistake. So bigyan natin ng assurance yung ating mga learners na kahit nagkakamali sila, does not identify who they are, but rather it is part of their development as human. Yung mga mistakes, then kasi sila mas matututo. Dahil ang mistake ay tools for improvement. Okay? So i-guide lang natin sila so that they will not do the same mistakes again. So yun po ang role natin. Okay? Next slide po. Ayan, kung mahal mo ang mga estudyante mo, they will learn more. If you show love, they are going to show their love to you also. Kung ano man din ang ibigay mo sa kanila, yun din naman ang ibabalik nila. Kaya talagang I believe na love and concern, yun talaga yung number one na makakamotivate sa kanilang pag-aaral. Okay, sabi nga po ng isang grade 5 teacher yan ng San Jose Católico. So, napakaganda no, ng parang realization ng teacher na ito. Okay? So, dito na po magtatapos ang ating sharing time na about providing warmth at sana po ay nag-enjoy kayo at may mga take home na mga learnings. At sana po ay hindi nag-flip sa thinking brain sa mga pinagsasabi ko. At maraming salamat po. At susunod, bago po ako magpaalam ay kanina may pinakita si Ma'am Net na saying, next slide po please, yan, I did then what I knew how to do. Now what I know better, I do better. Yan po yung sinabi ni Maya Angelo. Okay? So, thank you very much. Maraming salamat po. And God bless you all for implementing positive discipline in your respective school. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you po, Ma'am Noreen.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Vivian, for that very interesting talk. And well said po. Napakaganda ng inyong discussion. Napaka-direct to the point. And thank you for that, for sharing that to all of us. So we are opening po the platform for your questions, mga ma'am and sir. Nakaantabay po ang ating dalawang speakers. If you have queries or questions or there are particular situation that you had experienced in your classes, so you can raise that po and you can ask our speakers.
So, Ma'am Nurin,
Yes, ma'am.
puro wala na silang mga question?
All right. Marami nagsasabi, nasabi ni Ma'am Marilyn. Thank you, Ma'am Vivian. So interesting. Si Ma'am Joy. Thank you, Ma'am Vivian. Congrats. Ang gagaling ng mga speakers natin. Sabi ni Ma'am Caroline. Ayan. Sabi ni Ma'am Glada. Thank you, Ma'am Vivian. Okay, so we're waiting or wala na kayang questions? Very informative, sabi po nila, no? Si Ma'am Bethel, salamat po sa mga speakers. God bless po. Ma'am Angelina, thank you, Ma'am Vivian. Okay, kung wala na pong questions, I guess meron pong special announcement si Sir Dale. Sir Dale, are you there?
Yes, Ma'am Noreen, good afternoon. Ayan, oo, good afternoon. And once again, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our speakers and our moderators for the session, for the day 2 of our online training on positive discipline in everyday teaching. Di ba na-enjoy nyo yung sessions natin? Sabi ko sa inyo, mas may enjoy ninyo yung mga susunod pa na sessions. Para bagang yung appeal ng session ng PDET training na ito ay talagang pampuso, no? Kasi nare-recognize natin yung need na mag-shift tayo doon sa positive discipline. Okay, so once again, thank you very much sa atin pong dalawang speaker, kay Ma'am Net, tsaka kay Ma'am Vivienne. And of course, sa atin pong moderators ngayon, kay Ma'am Luz, kay Ma'am Noreen, sa atin pong technical team, si Sir Deo po. Sir Deo, thank you very much po sa laging suporta, and Ma'am Claire, thank you very much. And of course, to you, my dear participants po, ang dami natin, nakakatuwa kasi bagamat hindi stable yung connection at saka yung ating laging interrupted yung ating power, ay nagstay po kayo, kaya nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo pong pag-stay, lalo sa ating Facebook Live yan. Salamat po sa inyong lahat. And for the announcement, alam ko pong hinihintay ninyo yung link. Okay? For the link, ipapakita po ni Ma'am Claire Kamangeg yung atin pong attendance link. So, gaya po ng atin pong ginawa kahapon, please make sure na before the day ends, ay kayo po ay nakapag-accomplish ng ating attendance form, because gaya nga po ng pinag-usapan natin kahapon, one of the requirements ay maka-attend po kayo ng 4 days dito sa training natin, and the other training requirements shall follow po. Okay? So ayan po yung atin pong attendance link. Okay, attendance link, tinyurl.com/ppcpdet-batch4 attendance 2. So open na po yan siya. We prefer DepEd account po ang mag-access nung form para po wala pong aberya masyado, kasi nakapasok po siya sa domain ng DepEd, ng Department of Education. Okay? So please use your DepEd accounts po para ma-access yung ating forms. Okay? And for the third session, third session po natin will be next week, Thursday. And the fourth and last or final session natin would be on Friday. So 2 days na lang po ang natitira sa training natin. And so far, so good naman po mga ma'am, habang binabasa ko po yung mga remarks ninyo, ay feeling ko po ay talagang antindi na ng mga na-note ninyo dyan sa inyong mga notebooks. Okay? So thank you very much and see you next week po. Ayan, thank you. And Ma'am Noreen, back to you.
Yes, Sir Dale. Thank you too for flashing our link for attendance. So reminder po to our participants, kindly log in po dyan sa ating attendance. You have to complete the 4 attendance po bago po tayo makakuha ng certificate. And I just want to recognize yung message ni Ma'am Gemma Manlave, the principal of San Jose High School. Hanggang tenga po ang ngiti ko. Nakikita ko dito ang dalawang magagandang guidance counselor at dating designate ng San Jose National High School. Hello, Ma'am Gemma. Thank you for that.
Ma'am Gem, thank you po.
Yes, very proud si Ma'am.
Thank you, Ma'am Jem.
Yes. Opo, so ayan po, if you not have any questions anymore, thank you so much for connecting with us, even if it's very unstable, kahit may brownout. We are still 144 participants until the end of this training, and we will resume our third session on May 6, and the last and fourth session will be on May 7 po. That would be Thursday and Friday by next week. Ma'am Luz, do you have any announcements po?
So far, wala na rin, Ma'am Nurin. And see you all on May 6 and 7. Surely, ito pong mga topics na to will help us more understand more what is PDET. At ito po'y makakatulong talaga sa atin. With that, thank you very much. See you all. And happy weekend, mga kapidet.
Yes, happy weekend. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so
Goodbye,
much. Mabuhay
everyone.
po tayong lahat.
Be safe. We would like to say thank you. We would like to acknowledge pala po si Ma'am Lilang, our mother, the woman behind the success of this activity. Sa marami pong activities ng guidance counselors and designates. Thank you po, Ma'am Lilang. Alam namin.
Yes, Ma'am Shirley. She's watching yesterday. Pati yata ngayon nanonood si Ma'am Shirley while doing
Salamat
her
po sa support.
SP class. Hello po.
Hello po. Okay.